Hello everyone, welcome to the 40th episode of Tesla Club India Spaces. Joining with me Sagar, Rakesh and Suhail Electri, Ankush and Dr. Exoder Saab should be joining soon. Today we will be covering July EV data, a little bit about Harrier and back to Mahindra, MG M9 and Cyberster launch, some update on PLI approval models and what else was there? Yes, Tesla Supercharger. Yeah, I think that would be about it. So I will start with the July's EV data. So regarding four-wheeler, it was the best month we ever had. We crossed 17,000 EV four-wheeler registration all over India. So kudos to people buying EVs and yeah, keep pushing for it. For the Vahan state, that is data without Telangana. Two-wheeler stood at 1 lakh 3,000, making up 7.6% of the total EV market. Three-wheeler stood at 69,000 something with 62% of the market. Four-wheeler stood at 15.5 thousand at 3.72% of the market. So this market share in four-wheeler is finally growing. And in two-wheeler also, we were stuck at 4 or 5%. Now we are approaching 8%. Buses, 361 buses were registered at about 4.8%. This is about a general summary of that. If we move on to two-wheeler specific of the Vahan states only, so that is top we have TVS 22.2 thousand with 21.6% of the market share. At second we have Bajaj 19.7 thousand to about 19% of the market share, and Ola is somehow going down still at 17.8 thousand of registrations with 17% of the market share, and Ola and Ather are basically almost equal now. Ather Energy had 16.2 thousand at 15.7% of the market share. Hero Vida is doing good. They have been rising at about 10,000 for this month. Ampere 4,000 something. Pure Energy 1.7. And we have River. Yeah, River is doing good. They have been consistently increasing. So they have 1.5 thousand, and I think they have some in Telangana as well, considerable numbers. And we have Kinetic. Kinetic has also launched a scooter, and they are only new scooter, but they are currently doing 1,200 something. Revolt is 800. Simple Energy 469, and surprisingly, people are buying Honda Activa Electric. Still not sure why, and haven't met any owner yet. Yeah, there's about 407 registrations for that, and yeah, we have Bounce and Ultraviolet 125, 123. So 1 lakh 3,000 in Vahan states. Now, if we move on to four-wheeler data, we will include Telangana in this. So Tata leads with 6,600 registrations, 38.2% of the market share. At second, very close, JSW 5,700, 33.1% market share. Mahindra, just the BEVs, that is XEV and BE6, they had 2,800 registrations. And regarding XEV 400, they had 279 registrations for that. So they are third. Hyundai is fourth with 669. Creta is still not doing what it could do, but the prices are still holding people back. BYD is doing good, yeah. 539 for that. BMW 275. Mercedes 114. Citroen is in double digit now. 62 in all over India. They really need to relook at their whole strategy. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they are
yeah,
not
Volvo
giving.
44. Yeah, I mean Citroen
Citroen,
just
yeah, they are not giving car to influencers, right? Otherwise, they could.
Majorly their cabs only.
I mean, just 62 in a month. I'm not sure even cab guys are now buying it. So,
Um,
and yeah, we have one Lotus registration in Telangana as well. So, yeah, interesting. And if you look at Telangana only, so MG was at top in Telangana with 629 and Tata with 540 at second. So that's an interesting one. to track. But yeah, overall, the market is increasing for all automakers now. And yeah, Tata with Harrier, it should do good with the lifetime warranty on Nexon and Curve as well. And we hope they will update the funds soon also. So this was about that. So Suhail, you have done some extra analysis, I think. So your words on this July's data.
Yes, thank you, Nikhil. So MG did really good, and in Telangana, if we just talk about model wise, and Windsor stood out with 456 of total sales in Telangana for July, 300 of which were pro models. So it's and Tata with offering say six models, they of go to 540. So it just shows that uh, Tata needs to do much better because it has no more number of models in the market. So more trust needs to be built, and Harrier can do that for them. And as you correctly mentioned, lifetime warranty on Curve and Nexon will also play a big role going forward. Hopefully, I guess in the next 2 months, in the September data, we'll be able to see a clearer picture of where Tata lies. In Mahindra,
I
we
mean,
have yeah.
Tata still doesn't seems to be advertising much of this lifetime warranty and etc. The jump I expected after the lifetime warranty for Curve and Nexon, it's still not there.
Yes, you're right. It is still not there. That's why I mentioned, like, in 2 months' time, we will be able to get to know how much better they are going to do. Because the lifetime warranty
Yeah,
was also announced alongside Harrier. So it will take some
yeah,
time to people take decisions and the cars being sold. So might take some time. Then we have
yeah.
Mahindra, and Mahindra uh, XEV is doing much better than BE6, and most probably it's due to the ergonomics of the car V6, but XCV is doing exceptionally better with 227 sales were there for in Telangana. So I guess these three are the main players which are building the whole market. Even though we have BYD and Hyundai in the top five, but their numbers seem pretty low. So let's see how these three players keep on fighting for the top spot in the future. MG is doing really good. That is my personal opinion. MG is doing really good with whatever the strategies they're employing, even though there are uncertainties in the market regarding the JSW MG partnership with SAIC and all that love triangle.
I won't say it's a uncertainty, Soel. It is more again influencer driven
Yeah, it
uh,
is, but
hype
it's in
being
the mindset
created.
of the people. It's in the mindset of the
Correct,
people.
correct,
So
correct,
that is
correct.
something, but still the numbers are flowing. That shows that that influencer thing is not working. So which is good. So it's a really good thing done by MG. If anyone wants to take it forward,
Yeah, yeah. Dr. Saab, can you accept the invitation? And this EV four-wheeler market, this is happening without the India's largest automaker being in the market. Like, and who I'm talking about, and they are still unsure at what price they want to launch and etc. So it would be interesting to see when they launch it and what would be the reaction of people towards that, and if they can give a considerable push to that. Even 2-3K a month, that would be something.
yes, agreed.
They are desperately needed in the market now, given that all top five manufacturers or six manufacturers, only Toyota and Maruti are the only ones who don't sell EVs in India. And rest all manufacturers now have a mass market model at least for sale. Pricing and everything is a different perspective to it always, but at least they have a model for the people to buy. Whereas Maruti and Toyota don't have anything for people to look at even. And that's where I think Maruti should be looking at launching their car as soon as possible. It has been almost 2 years since the time they've been talking about it, and we should be now getting the car rather than talking about the car.
Even the exports market, they haven't begun the sale. They have announced pricing and stuff, but I don't think the sales are begun yet. Dr. Saab, are you here?
Yes, sir. Present.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on the July's data for EV?
They are as usual the same three manufacturers. are running the show.
Yeah.
MG, Tata, and Mahindra. And again, Windsor is still number one. And the lifetime warranty, I think the lifetime warranty one for Tata, once it is offered to Punch, that may increase the sales of Tata. Otherwise, it seems that the quality control and other stuff, it's still plaguing Tata again. So it will take time for people to accept it, and the sale numbers will reflect later.
Yeah. So let's move on to MG's couple of car they have launched. So
See,
MG has launched a sports.
Nick,
Yeah.
so on numbers, one surprising thing which you also pointed out on two-wheeler side, Honda Activa has started doing some numbers now. So the prime reason for that was they, waived off the subscription charges on top of their already expensive offering. So maybe some people would have, felt.
I mean, it's still an expensive one without the ability to charge at home. So maybe just some people or maybe some fleet guys are buying it, but I don't know a single owner right now with
No,
Activa.
no. So they have I think announced that they can users can even charge their batteries at home now. So they are providing some kind of adapter so that people can charge at home.
That that was planned, not that hasn't happened yet. That
Yeah,
was just a
but
rumor
that
as far as I know.
news. So that might have that might be the reason that they have garnered some volumes. And on four wheeler,
And I think
yeah, yeah. Go on.
I think we have found out what cells is Honda finally using. So we will have a post out on that in a couple of days because there's some mention that BP chemistry and stuff. So
Uh,
yeah, Rakesh, continue.
uh, so I have a question. Can I ask?
Yes, sir. Percy, what's
Yeah,
your name?
yeah.
Please,
So
yeah.
firstly, yeah. So so I sort of like got to know that there are some RTOs like in Kerala like Ernakulam and in Tamil Nadu Tirupur, Coimbatore, etc. And they are where the EV share is already 15 to 20%. So is it possible for you to,
Yeah.
when you publish the monthly data, also publish the top RTOs with EV penetration or something like that? Top five or top 10 RTOs where the EV penetration is the highest, because it is already past the critical
Yeah,
mass.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can look into doing that if enough people are interested. But yeah, we will see next month. We'll see about that.
Yeah, yeah, because 15 to 20% is like a massive number for EV penetration, and especially in four wheelers. So I think that just means that it's mass market adoption already. So that would be interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
and
Kerala
also
is really doing good in stuff for
and
wheelers.
Nikhil, you guys do the state-wise numbers you do, no? That how what state has which how much amount of share that you guys put, right?
No, we don't do that yet because it's just a bit too much for one.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay. But just
so
FYI,
I
as in
mean,
for people,
we can look into that. Yeah, yeah,
we tracked
yeah.
Maharashtra's EV policy benefits that have happened in the sector, and Maharashtra had the biggest jump in EV sales because of the policy being announced, and also the state becoming extremely EV friendly with no tolls and all those things also being coming into play. So there is a high adoption that's coming from Maharashtra as well as a state.
Yeah, you are right. The Maharashtra EV policy has really pushed some people, and I mean, even our Sagar's neighbor and friends have been buying a lot of EV recently. So we are seeing that the jump definitely.
Just pointing out
Yeah.
the state
Anyone else?
numbers.
If
So I'll just
they
point
have
out
their
the state numbers. Just for, so
yeah.
Maharashtra leads with around 23% of the overall EV sales. Then it's followed by Kerala,
Oh wow.
9.7, and small then by just behind is Karnataka with 9.5, Tamil Nadu is 8.9, and then it's Delhi rounding up top five with 8.4. So that's the percentage. So these five states constitute almost 60% of overall EV sales in India. And
So,
Telangana is 13%. It's different, but Telangana, the penetration is 13% of the overall four-wheeler sales.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, if an entire state is like 13%, that's crazy numbers.
Mhm.
So, anyone else, if you want to have some say on regarding the numbers, else we will move on from this topic now. Okay, yeah. Let's move on to the MG Cyberster launch. So they have launched the AWD version, combined power of 375 kilowatt, 200 kilometer per hour top speed, 725 newton meter of torque, WLTP range of 443, and AREI range of 580 kilometer. So you know people can clearly see the difference we have in our testing and the WLTP testing. So yeah, and it comes with 77 kilowatt hour of battery pack. I think 74.4 should be usable. It has NMC prismatic cells from Cattle and a peak DC charging of 144 kilowatt, and the pricing is just 75 lakhs. Anyone else getting here?
has somebody got it
And they
delivered?
launched another EV. What?
Has somebody got it delivered?
I don't think deliveries have started yet.
No, no, M9 and Cyberster deliveries have not started. But Cyberster is a good product for people who are looking at BMW Z4 and the cars like that. But yeah, it's not a mass market product, but it at least creates a statement in the market from the side of MG that they are here to play long and here to play big time, not just to be here for the time being and go away from the market.
Yeah, I mean they have launched a different showroom site for this named MG Select as well. So not the usual normal MG showroom, there will be different ones. And yeah, we finally have an electric MPV in this market, MG M9, or in some market you will see it Maxus MIFA 9. It's a side group. So yeah, it has 350 newton meter of torque, ADAS level 2, 7 airbag, and yeah, it has a Euro NCAP rating of 5 star as well. 90 kilowatt hour of battery pack. I think 84 is usable, and it also has a Kettle NMC prismatic cells. 548 kilometer of ARA range. I forgot to check the WLTP for this. And it claims, yeah, it has a 150 kilowatt of peak charging. It should be the claimed one. But real one, 2 3 years ago, was on site doing 122 kilowatt peak. So we will need to see the latest one as well. And yeah, it is priced at 69.9. So I'm not much familiar with this MPV market. If anyone, if you know more about this, please.
So even Clavis is also an MPV, right?
No, but this doesn't compete, Rakesh. This doesn't compete within Clavis. This competes
Yeah, yeah.
with
It
two
does
other
not
car
compete. Obviously, both are in different, pricing
segments.
range.
Correct, correct. Correct. So this competes more with
Ankit,
Kia Carnival and competes with the Toyota Wellfire. And Carnival is somewhere around 5 lakh rupees cheaper, comes at somewhere around 64 lakhs. And Wellfire is a very expensive car. It's 1.5 CR as a car. So it's well placed. It's well placed as an MPV. Should see some numbers. There is a big market, at least up north. There is a big market for Wellfire and Carnival as products. So we should see some of these selling for sure.
and I mean, if you know anyone else who gets it, please let us know. We will have them do a DC charging test for this as well.
And I think M9 would be the first
I need,
electric car with NMC battery providing LTW. Only,
yeah,
yeah,
oh, yeah, interesting
actually,
point. It also has an
Yeah,
LPW also, yes.
and that too on a NMC.
And it has a frunk also, 55 liters, the small one, but yeah, it has a frunk also. I'm going ahead and add, it's more about the BMS and how the pack is manufactured. Uh, both LFP and NMC can be the good ones, both can be the bad ones if done badly. So yeah, I mean yeah, obviously LFP is better for our market to say for the mass segment. But yeah, NMC is not a bad one as some people think that it has if it has NMC it's a bad no. So yeah, I think these are first MG ZS was NMC initially. They shift to LFP, and now we have two new NMC ones from MG. And I think we discussed Harrier EV prices, but just to repeat again, 75 kilowatt hour fearless is 25 lakh, and powered is 27.5, and QWD prices are also out. That's at 29 lakh. So, but after that, media and automakers received access for a range test, and many have done range test, and there are wide bit of variety among the range tests. It seems that some of the media houses were aiming for the maximum range possible, and some were just driving at a bit more, let's say, I was like. So yes, some have seen the range of up to 500 kilometers, but from what I am seeing, a comfortable range of 430 to 450 kilometers should be achievable on a full charge. And again, I think yeah. And one more thing, Tata seems to be using almost all of the pack, and the 75 one is actually 74.67 kilowatt hour, and 65 one is also 64 point something. What was that? I just missed it. Yes, 64.7 kilowatt hour. And from the range people have gotten from the efficiency calculator, there doesn't seems to be much of buffer. Not sure why Tata still goes towards that. And in QW, it seems to be using mainly rear motor for cruising, and for if high speed or if different terrain, then it sends also power to the front motor as well. Obviously, more tests needs to happen to see exactly how that combination is working. Ankush, if you have seen some reviews and what range, etc., they are getting, yeah, please.
No, so the only other thing I wanted to highlight basically was that we have seen the range tests that have happened all from the QWD cars, and I called this out earlier over my Twitter and everything as well. That why did Tata not give RWD cars to some of the media houses or some of the people for them to test out the range, because that's their, I know QWD is the flagship product, but then that's the more mass market product that is going to be there selling, right? So strangely, there has been no official RWD range test done by any media house as of today, and all the range tests are guesses only. I don't know how many RWD deliveries have happened. If there have happened, I've not come across an owner to know what they are getting out of range. But it should be better than the QWD, because QWD any which ways would use the second motor at some point of time and use the power. But yeah, what you gave as numbers for the QWD 430 to 450 is an expected number, and hopefully the RWD version, which does not have the second motor, should do a bit better. Should at least be able to touch somewhere around 480 as a number.
Yeah, I mean, expect 30 to 40 kilometer more than the QWD version. And we haven't seen 65 kilowatt hour version out yet, right?
Yeah, that I think has not been, I don't know, has been delivered yet or not. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that is yet started delivered.
Dr. Saab, have you seen these range tests?
Yes, yes. The range test is really kind of in QWD. It's kind of weird. Some people, I think, most of the people were expecting that it should give more than 500 on a range test. So maybe that is why everyone is
No.
disappointed. And moreover, I think the brand, as Ankush already pointed, that we have been always saying that once Tata themselves say that the 20% sales would be from QWD. So once the sales would be 20% from QWD, why do you provide that model for a range test? They could have done 80% RWD and 20% QWD. Like, so RWD would give a better range versus the QWD.
I mean, they should have given both cars to each
Exactly.
mediums.
And this
Range
goes for
test for both.
and this these kind of things goes for every brand, even for Mahindra. Someone who doesn't want to spend extra 1.5 to 2 lakh. Sometimes there is a budget constraint. Why don't you give a 59 kilowatt hour for a range test? Why don't you give a 65 kilowatt hour battery pack for range test? Someone would not want to drive 300 400 kilometers at a stretch. Someone would like just want to drive 350 or 300 only. So
I mean, if you live
every
in
time.
some hilly area
Uh,
or or take your car for off-roading, only then QWD makes sense. Otherwise, RW is the efficient one in every case,
yes,
no matter which car.
and you will see again the same thing happening with QWD. Most of the ICE owners will drive the QWD and they will not get that kind of range because it takes a little bit of time to adapt to the electric powertrain to extract the best kind of range. So I think that sentiment has really gone down not well amongst the customers who have really booked that it will not give more than 430 to 440.
Sagar, are you here?
Yes, yes, Nikhil, loud and clear. I'm here.
Okay, so I think you are also looking at Harrier for your family and friend. And yeah, what are your views on all the tests and stuff?
Yeah, see, that is true that right now that we are discussing about the QWD that they have given to all the media reps. But I've been seeing, a lot of chatter in my friends and family that they want to know the range of 65 also. We as EV enthusiasts know that, that is the baseline of 6 kilometer per kilowatt hour. But it's always better to see someone extracting what range that is given in the auto media test drive car. And that is where I think companies are really messing it up. They want to just highlight their flagship product, but they should be really even giving the lower battery packs to the auto media reviewers. And they should really take this into consideration, this factor. So one input I would like to give, one of my friend who had booked Harrier EV on day one. When he sat in the car, and then he saw that the interiors are almost the same. So he was he felt turned down with the same interiors like almost the ice versions. And that is where he cancelled that plan. He went for a ruby velvet 90 Mahindra 90. So that is one more case where Harrier is lacking with the X factor, just
I
like
I
Mahindra
think,
did with their
Sagar, you are pointing
EVs.
the thing which we have always discussed that once you go beyond 20 lakh, your interiors and layout should feel different. The layout is feeling
Exactly.
like people who have seen the car. I've not seen Tata Harrier yet because it's not available at my dealership. So the complaint which is coming is that quality is not up to the price which they are asking. Secondly, the design has come, the interiors and layout has now become too monotonous.
Yes, and Dr. Saab, you're absolutely right. Above a certain price, let's say 25 lakh, customer, feels that he should get the X Factor, just like the Mahindras. And that is where, two of my, friends have opted for the 90. One has already been delivered and the other one is on the way. But this is where one more factor that is going against Harrier is their interiors. I know some people will point out that interiors are okay, they are good, but you always see EV lineup as something different from the ICE. And Mahindra has cracked that code, but Tata always keeps something or the other expected behind to be wanted by the people.
Sagar, the only thing I'll want to add is that yeah, traditional traditional interior is very similar to their lineup. They do a lot of parts print sharing amongst their cars. That's has been a strategy which they've been using a lot. The only difference that has been what I've realized and what I've seen in my circles working for Harrier is that people like the conventional SUV look and the SUV styling over the futuristic styling of the Mahindra twins, right? And that's where some orientation is going towards Harrier because they think that it looks more like a normal conventional SUV, not a very
See, that is
futuristic
true,
design.
Ankush. That is absolutely true. That we had to, even discuss this point where the Harrier excels over 9e, the competitor, with their conventional design and the butch look that people want. But now, after some time passing by, when this product has already been, into the market, and now people are, getting long test drives and everything. This is one factor that is coming out as a input. That is why I wanted to put it on record through directly my interaction with my own friends and close family
No,
friends,
no,
everyone.
completely agreed. Completely agreed. Tata has picked this up from VW. VW has been the king of doing part sharing beyond expectations of people in their cars, and Tata has picked it up from them, and they do it extensively in their cars. You see it from Punch to Harrier. There's a lot of part sharing, a lot of look and feel sharing that is happening, which is quite evident in their cars.
And this is where Tata should pick up, from the past mistakes. I think they should learn that part sharing is okay, fine, but give something extra, because people always expect some X factor from EV lineup. But we can see that the dashboard is the same. The touch and feel material is the same. So this is where I think personally what I have seen is 90 is getting a step ahead of these factors. When the product settles in the market, then these feedbacks come that this is where we don't want to make the final decision because of these factors.
Completely
And
agreed.
guys, one more thing. The 163 ground clearance is laden or unladen? I'm not sure about that.
That's laden ground
That is
clearance,
laden.
laden ground clearance, and not at the battery. I don't know. This is confusing. There's been a lot of chatter, conversation around it. It is not at basically being calculated even at the battery. It's being calculated at the arm of the suspension. That's the lowest point that is there of the car when it is laden. uh, Irrespective, that's the lowest part. That's the part that should come into contact with ground first and foremost. But they kind of showed quite well on what their car can do, at least on off-road terrains. The only thing being, I don't know why they are not very clear with putting it simple, right? Everybody does
Yeah.
ground clearance unladen. What is the ground clearance and what is the ground clearance at the battery? As simple as that. Put it in simple, clear terms, right? Why is there so much of hoopla about, oh, this is laden, I have not declared the actual ground clearance? God knows what's happening there.
And this is
Because
actually very good from Tata that they have given the ground clearance of the lowest most part of the body compared to the ground. So this is actually very good. See, Mahindra also publishes
but it's
279, which is
confusing.
quite
It's not a
descriptive
clear
and useful.
saga. It is not a clear
Yeah, yeah, that is true. That is true. It is not clear to common layman, but if we see as enthusiasts, so that is actually a thing we should appreciate that they have given it according to the lowest independent suspension arm that
because
is there.
because one of my friend when
So
he saw the brochure and he saw the 163 he was like, I'm going to wait for more detail before I go through the booking. So it is affecting couple of people I know at least. I mean, both lead and unleaden both should be mentioned, but yeah. Nikhil Channa is here. Welcome, Nikhil. Anything you want to add here?
Hey, about Harrier, I want
yeah.
to add, I don't know about
Your voice,
I have
Nikhil, your voice is not clearly audible. It's
sorry, this is Rakesh.
echoing. Okay. Yeah, Rakesh,
Is
please
it
add.
still like good?
Yeah, it's good now.
So the ADAS in Harrier is something I want to call out, okay, which is absolutely suiting to the Indian conditions. I had taken a very short test drive with full traffic on that road, and almost like traffic was crawling at a speed of 10 or 20. I was able to use adaptive cruise control. The minimum range for your adaptive cruise control is 30, but while I was on 20, I could switch on the adaptive cruise control, What essentially that means is car would go up to 30 if the conditions are allowed, road conditions are allowed. So effectively, see, in that traffic condition, car could drive me without me pressing any A pedal or B pedal. So which is a beauty. Means till now we were thinking that okay, cruise control is for highways and all. It is absolutely flawlessly working in a bumper to bumper traffic. That is one of the biggest USP. I don't know if I haven't tried if XCV does the same, but I doubt it because most of the times cruise gets disengaged below 30 kmph.
Sagar might know. Sagar.
Yeah, I've driven that, and yeah, it does work. But I'm yet to drive Harrier, so Nikhil, I would not be qualified to give an exact
No, no, about
answer.
XCV. Like XCV, up to what speed cruise works.
Yeah, from what I've seen, yeah, that is the cutoff that I've seen,
So
30.
XCV does not cut off at all. It even stops. It halts. It automatically starts as soon as the traffic starts moving, which is a very practical use case of our traffic system.
So one perspective from my side, especially regarding the charging network, right? The AC and DC. So I think compared to even DC, right, the AC plays a big role. 11 kilowatt hardly for 9 top pack, right? So it should take close to like 6 to 8 hours, even if you have like 10% or so, right? Hardly 6 to 7 hours it should do. But every day while doing on Harrier, even the dual motor, right? So 7 kilowatt, it would probably take 10 to 12 hours. It's not like we're gonna charge it like from 10 to 100 every day, but in long term, right? If we need a quick charge, this plays a big role actually. And even at the DC, when we see, right, it's like a huge jump in XCV90, almost in 190 kilowatt, right? Peak at full 500 amp, I suppose. So
Chandar, 11 kilowatt is really the main miss in my perspective regarding the Harrier. And I think DC is fine. XCV, yeah, it has higher speed, but the charger are just, two in
mm,
India that it can do that.
yeah.
So yeah, Harrier
So
speeds are fine. We just need to do a
yeah.
charging
So there is
capacity.
one more misunderstanding most of us have is so it is like 11 kilowatt. They consider it might outrun the transformer or they need a special request. But technically, right? So 7 kilowatt sticks at single phase. When we go to the 11 kilowatt, right? It moves to three phase, and rather than taking like a 32 amp peak at a single load, it will split into like 16 amp each. So it will even put less strain on the wires actually. It barely can run with the 6 square mm rather than even 10 for a 32. So,
No, I mean,
mm,
I think the Tata management, everyone has talked to that who has connection to Tata, they said that Tata said that people don't have 11 kilowatt at home. And
mhm.
my reply is that 11 kilowatt is not necessary for home. You know, he can, owner can put a, just 7 kilowatt right now. Maybe in future he will upgrade to 11, or in the public charger, he can charge at 11 when he need to at hotels or some, going
Yeah,
through
yeah.
some
At
resort
least
or
we'll have that
etc.
option. So
So
consider
I
they're
don't.
taking a room. Uh, so, for example, overnight rooms are something they take right along the highway. So they should sit pretty good, 6 to 8 hours for sleep, and then you start. So 10 to 12 hours, it's on the bit higher side, right? It's good, but still, I mean, for future
Uh,
proofing, this is a good start.
Yeah, it is not
And
perfect. It is not perfect, but it is not a big blocker according to me because you still have a DC charger option available, which will charge your car in a much faster time. But yeah, if you want to do an AC charge, yeah, it is a problem that it does not have an 11 kilowatt, so it will essentially charge lower. So say you reach some destination at 10%, and now you want to charge your car overnight. So yeah, you have to have that 10, 12 hour gap in between for it to reach 100.
mm, so this is one.
And
Second
if
important thing.
there,
Yeah, go on, go on.
yeah, just one point that if there are 11 kilowatt charger out there, Harrier will only charge at 3 kilowatt. It won't even charge at 7 kilowatt
Yeah,
because it will be
exactly. So
only
I
giving
think
16
this
Yeah,
ampere in
point
the
that
most
market.
often people miss out. Actually, even from OEM side, right? CPO side. So even I recently bought some static and even some other blue smart etc. So even blue bright. So they even don't know this now. Actually, they ship the 11 kilowatt thinking it will charge both the 7 and 11 at the same rate. That's a big issue. So I think only last month and couple of months before they are standardizing it. For CPOs, they are shipping out only the 7 kilowatt and 22 kilowatt, not the 11 actually, so that they could
Yeah.
properly lock it out. Yeah. So one
But
more
I mean,
point
yeah,
I was.
it's 29 lakh car, so they should have given the 11 kilowatt regardless of that. Hopefully, there will be just when they update it, give it a facelift or something.
Yeah.
I think, guys,
So
we need
one
to
second thing is
understand.
regarding this dual motor, right? So I think apart from it's not like every day we're gonna hit off road and then have fun, right? It's mostly at this budget we see the first point as value for money, and then we come to the next things. Especially the battery, kilowatt hour and kilowatt plays a big role here. So I think in this case, maybe one point from my perspective, which I would say, which brings a lot of use to dual motor is when you have a lot of downhill and uphill, right? Especially in states like Kerala or somewhere, you always drive in the hills. Uh, the region will be pretty efficient when you do downhill as well as uphill. Um, so this is a big advantage actually. So we double your region capacity and even the braking to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
mostly
we
I
have a
would
couple
lean
of
towards
questions now.
yeah.
So B Bold is asking, does going for AWD Harrier over RWD make sense for a Mumbai driver? I don't think so. RWD should be just fine. I don't know. I won't recommend going for AWD if you
So,
absolutely need one.
while I took a test drive earlier, I had an understanding that AWD would be engaged only in certain modes, but that is not the case.
But
It works when as and when it is required. So if you are doing a kind of laid back driving, it wouldn't activate. As soon as you press the accelerator a little hard, it will always already it will be going into AWD mode. So it's not
Rakesh, if I think the power won't be completely off to the front motor. There would still be some bit of power going to that, even if the front motor is idle to say.
so I'm
So still RWD would be.
Yeah,
Rakesh,
but
you're not audible
generally
to
in a
me, or
highway we don't see much of the use for a dual motor, right? So especially in hills or off-roading, I think it plays a key role, handling as well as a grip.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, for Mumbai driving, you do not need an AWD.
yeah.
That's
Even it reduces your efficiency, so it's better to stick with the front or rear wheel drive for general
and
driving.
he's also saying that Nexon EV of his friends scrapes at most of the speed breakers, and
I
he
think that
hopes
is
that
quite
Harrier won't.
strange. That is quite strange. I think we have Nexon owners. We know it
No,
doesn't scrapes on
Yeah,
every
no,
speed
that's
breaker.
no, no.
That is kind of
which
strange.
which
Yeah, wait.
which Nexon is he talking about? There are three different Nexons.
45,
45,
45,
45,
45 one.
So
45.
45, yes, I may, slightly tend to agree, because the more the capacity, batteries are going little lower. So yeah, it could happen.
Look, Rakesh ji, I have a Kona EV, which is the benchmark in the ground clearance. It says, well, it can't be getting lower than that, and I don't scrape on every speed breaker,
But
so I don't understand.
see,
Uh,
I mean, speed.
you
See, that
you,
we don't have standard speed breakers.
you know,
Every city is having different kind of stuff.
it's
If it
So
is, if
maybe
it is,
maybe his city is
if
having
it's
it
that.
is
it's because you
Bangalore,
know it, the limitations of Kona and you avoid it.
uh,
But
no, no. But
being a
Rakesh
Nexon
also,
no, no,
owner, he would say like, okay, this is a Nexon, and then
even Nexon 45, I have three or four, I have two or three friends who have got it. They have never reported
guys, I
this
don't know,
situation.
guys. Wait, I don't know
it will always
where
depend
that.
on driving also. If you cross a breaker at a little higher speed, it would scrap definitely.
And same goes for the Creta EV owners. I have got 10 to 12 Creta EV owners in my contact, and they've got no issues with the hanging battery. Nothing, no issues. Not at all.
Actually, we went
Must chala
to
rahe hain
share
wo log.
be bold here actually. So actually, we went from Mumbai to Alibag as a trip. So over there, I think they have not maintained a proper speed breaker height. So because of which we had to actually lower the speeds to a very great extent. So that made our drive slow also, and also sometimes it was scraping. So we had to do it drive it crossly on the speed breakers. The latest Nexon,
Okay, 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 okay.
just to give the information. Yeah.
Then it is Harrier EV Fearless 75 versus B6 Pack 2. 75 Fearless is anyway more value for money versus B6 Pack 2.
Yeah.
Well,
So
both are
The
just
biggest put
different
off
kind of
of
cars.
BE6, I think, or XCV is not having 360 camera for such a big cars, right? In Pack 2. That is.
It's a big, big
Yeah.
blunder, which actually what happens with 360-degree camera is most of the manufacturers they are offering it in top variants.
See
So we can't blame Mahindra for
that
not offering it at the
he,
Pack 2.
Hmm.
But
he as a user can
without
monitor.
360, without 360-degree camera, it's extremely difficult to maneuver on XEV 9e because it is practically non-existent IRVM view. You are just stuck up to all your ORVMs.
See, we as a user can always say blunder and all, okay. But if we think from the OEM standpoint, they have to cut down the costs somewhere, right? So if they are
No,
putting
no, Rakesh, all the manufacturers they are not providing 360-degree camera in their lower variants.
no,
So
Tata does
it's
it. Tata
and
does it.
same thing.
Tata does
No,
it.
Tata does it in middle variant. But no, but guys, see, I will be clear on this. What is the
I have
difference in
this
this?
curve accomplished version, right, which is one above the lower variant. It has got 360 degree.
Except for you can say except from Tata. Otherwise, Mahindra doesn't offers it in any of their cars. And if you just see pack one, there is one pack two select or something, pack three select.
Spec.
They are offering in that.
Hmm.
In their ICE variants, they are not offering 360 in the below models. They are only offering in their top variant. Same goes for Maruti, same goes for Kia. Yes, Tata is an exception which provides 360 in the middle variants.
See, regarding Mahindra, is the hardware not there in the pack 2 for the 360 there? Our cameras not there?
So
Uh,
it is yes, it is not there. Once it is not there, you are not putting it from aftermarket stuff, na? Because it will void your warranty. Why would you put it in aftermarket stuff?
No, no,
No, I thought the cameras were there.
no,
They
no.
just didn't go even to that feature.
Okay, okay, no, no. But can you hear me, guys?
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Who
yes,
Okay,
is
yes.
this?
okay. No,
No, they are
but what
not.
I
They
was
are
saying
not
was,
even camera. There is a
wait,
significant difference, in terms of
Rakesh.
processor. So they have different
Ra-
processor altogether.
Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah,
what
they
I
do.
wanted to add, was that B6 versus Harrier 75 both have their own different nuances. The B6 Pack 2 gets ADAS. Fearless of Harrier 75 does not get ADAS. So that ways
So see, we
B6
can
Pack
talk
2.
about these things, okay? But
So
to
B6
have to
ADAS
take a
2 is
conscious
complete
call.
ADAS or it's a restricted one.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say is that B6 Pack 2 at least has ADAS. Harrier does not get ADAS at all. Okay, so yes, there is 360 camera missing in Pack 2, but there is ADAS missing in Harrier Fearless 75. So as a customer, if I will see from a customer standpoint, what whosoever asks that question, what I will respond to that person is, please drive both the cars. See one, what you like the drive as best. Two, see what gets more weightage as a feature from your standpoint. Do you want ADAS in your car? Is that more important, or do you want 360-degree camera and because you're driving in tight spaces or you're parking in tight spaces and you need that 360-degree camera? Because either of the car has one thing and does not have the other thing. So make a decision, an informed decision from our side. What we can do as other owners and enthusiasts is can tell you what is the best things available in each of the car. The decision should rest on you on what you want from the car.
Mohit Agarwal, I think you are trying to join for speaker, but for some reason you keep dropping. So if you have any question, just please reply. I'm not sure why you keep dropping multiple times. So yeah.
So one more high level thing when we like compare basically Harrier EV and XEV90, right? The battery pack, especially when we think of this BYD pack, right? Blade pack. So that gives us like a good confidence when planning for long term. Especially in China, we have seen E6 done somewhere close to like 3 to 4 lakh kilometer average, I think, until they need a
Uh,
change. So
But you have to consider one thing that the cells are coming from BYD. Mahindra is making their
BMS,
own pack,
yeah.
not the batteries. Yeah, so that is
So yeah,
important thing because
that's need to be seen
they're only
how
taking the
they think.
cells. They are making it in house.
Yeah. So just like Tata, right? At least I think if you are knowledge and then we press for HPC error, I think they are replacing. Even I replaced one at 20 to 22,000 kilometer. There is no issue. But I think Mahindra, yeah, we need to wait and see how they are like whether replacing or is there any issues they're gonna start throwing out.
So I would like to know one thing. So regards to the how much mileage, I would say how much kilometers per kilowatt. Is there any better one in Harrier and XCV90? Like one is better than another, like extending the range.
I I think XCV90 from what I have seen is a very efficient one. Harrier, we need more data, but it seems that XCV wins on the efficiency side. Basically, because it's RWD. That's one point we haven't seen the RW data for Harrier for now.
Yeah, so we can't actually,
Uh,
honestly speaking, we can't comment because we don't have the RWD range test numbers for Harrier. If we have the range test numbers for Harrier, we should be able to give a very apples to apples comparison.
Ah, correct. But what are your thoughts?
Rakesh, can you mute? I'm not sure whose background noise is coming.
So what can be your like guesses? Can RWD give more range than AWD?
Yes, it will. Yes, it
Yeah, as
will.
we said,
It will.
thir- 30 to 40 kilometer can be expected, I mean, at least.
Okay.
Okay.
So, but I suppose at least
So,
they'll provide some option to in software at least to select strictly to select with the single motor, right?
No, no,
I
no, it
don't
is
think.
not. No, no, it
no,
is not. That is where
Okay.
we covered this for earlier as well. That we expected that to be the case. That in some more cases the RWD would be the only motor that will be used. But then when Tata did media drives, they clarified this too very clearly to media that whatever mode you are on, the car can smartly engage the front motor as well as per need. So it will not remain off permanently if you want it to remain off permanently.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the
Okay.
issue
Yeah.
probably.
So on one point, I wanted to add, Ankush, with regards to that BE6 and then Fearless wala comparison. The problem with the Pack 2 Mahindra is that they offer ADAS, but they offer ADAS, that is right, but they don't offer every feature of ADAS. The four radars are missing,
Correct.
and they don't offer the most important thing, which the 360-degree camera zoom can help. Like they don't offer BSD, they don't offer, I think, blind
Blind
spot
spot
detection.
detection. Correct,
So,
correct. So I
so,
I
so
agree. I agree.
if you're not giving 360, at least give the
Okay.
BSD, because
So
BSD
it is
would be
very
more
clearly
important in a bigger car like 9.
It is very clearly, we went to Mahindra, we talked to Mahindra, and it was a very clear answer from them. It is, they know it. They know that 360 is missing from the middle 79 version, but it was
And no,
not an
no,
intentional thing
it
that they did.
misses. Yes, because they don't do it for all their models. Like they don't do it in their eyes. They
Correct,
don't
correct.
offer
So,
360
see,
in the
no, there was
lower.
this was not intentional. This was not intentional based on design. This was kind of based on their SDV model that they have, the software driven vehicle model that they have, and the current module that they use the park assist module that they have that has the 360 attached to it. They did not have the module which does only 360. That's why the car misses a 360 in the pack 2 model. That's what their answer was.
Right, 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 right. Right.
Okay.
I would like to
Guys, while
add,
you are okay,
like we were discussing about the part sharing thing previously, and my call got disconnected. In my opinion, XCV90 has a lot of parts which were shared by XCV 700. SUV 700. So
yes,
it is not just Tata who's doing this, even Mahindra is doing the same. So I do not think,
Everyone
yeah,
does
I do
that.
not think that should be an issue.
Yeah,
No,
No,
the main
wait,
point
wait,
was
wait.
regarding the interior, that how Tata has made the interiors monotonous in their EVs. So that was kind of pointed. Many people have pointed that out, and that's a
I
genuine
feel I feel
So
my, I
one.
feel that will be an issue for most of the cars in my opinion. वो मारुति के साथ भी I think
no, 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 Nikhil. That's not like that. You see a VW T-Roc versus a VW Tiguan. So there is a difference between the cluster also. Layout may be the same. So the similar cluster you are getting in Punch EV, similar cluster you are getting in Nexon EV, similar cluster you are getting Curve EV, similar cluster you are getting in Tata Harrier EV. So once I'm coming from a 20 lakh to a 25 lakh bracket, the clusters and layout should change. Part sharing can be, there is no problem with the part sharing. You can have the same module, you can have the same AC layouts, it works fine. But still there has to be some differentiating
I
factor.
do I I
That is why
I do
curve,
agree
that
that,
is why curve
yeah,
boomerang.
I do agree with that.
That is why curve
I
boomerang.
do agree with
So
that.
curve is the biggest example that why it boomerang. It boomerang because of the similar interiors. Everyone felt that it is like an
I
Nexon
I
only. Why should I
I
spend
totally
more?
agree with that. But if you talk about Maruti cars, they have the same strategy in my opinion. आज की date में
Yes,
every car,
so
every,
they are struggling. So they are
how are they
struggling. They are
struggling?
just selling because of the
They are
price point.
like five
No,
top.
they are selling. I was coming
Yeah.
to they are selling because of the price point and all the other reasons, which are entirely different from Tata.
See, for me, I feel क्या कहते हैं, I feel the pricing which Tata is giving, like if they are discounting 3.5 lakh rupees from what Mahindra is offering, so मतलब it is. I feel that's justified because if they are sharing the parts, they are giving you a benefit on the cost side. So that is there, and I feel कि let more cars come in from Mahindras as well. उसमें भी you will see all the part sharing things and will be there.
Yeah, once that part sharing becomes monotonous, there they will also take a hit.
Yeah.
It goes same ways.
See that
No, no, Doctor Saab, part sharing is not a crime. Again, I'm telling you, part sharing is not a crime.
No, no, part sharing is not a crime. Who
What
says
Tata
that
is
it's a
lacking is
crime?
मैं
The
आपको
problem is
yeah,
with the quality control.
correct, correct.
yeah, that is there.
The problem is with the quality control. You see a neck and some of the ergonomical issues which keeps plaguing. You see, you take Nexon 45. If you have driven, you can't blow the horn once you are if you are turning. It takes an effort to blow the horn. So these kind of small errors, quality issues, they keep on coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is what I was saying. Part sharing is not a crime. You share the parts. But at least, like you said just now, Dr. Saab, about 20-25 lakh, yeah, usko interior that should be X factor. That should not look like just your punch. That should not just look like your Nexons. That should not just look like your curve. And this is where I think Mahindra has a upper hand. Key they have given a completely brand new revamp
No,
the
it is
look and
not
feel of
brand
the
new. That's
materials.
what I'm saying. It's not brand new.
I know, I know, I know,
It
I
is
know, I
XUV,
know.
it
Two
is
screens.
XUV
It might
700
be sharing
things.
two screens. That is fine.
Yeah.
But Nikhil, what happens is, see, we are thinking as enthusiasts. What I want to point out is look at it from the perspective of a layman. We are too picky, but what they like is they like something which is blingy. Something which is something different from the rest of the competition. And this is where I'm telling you now, my friend, he rejected Harrier just for one reason. His brother-in-law has a Safari Ice, and he didn't want the same interiors. When he sat, the first day in Harrier EV, the day when I posted all the photos of battery pack and everything, I took him together. He had already booked it online. So he sat in and he said, "Yeah, Ki, what is the difference between my brother-in-law's car and this car?" And that is where he completely rejected it and went for a 90. You,
I get your
I
point. I
I
get.
think I think guys I will say sorry to interrupt, but let's move on. We've got I think Karens to cover as well as an EV.
Yeah,
So let's move on. I think let's all agree to disagree. There are advantages of Harrier. Harrier is at a lower price point than what Mahindra is
No, no,
offering.
the
Offering,
looks of it, the looks of it, it looks really fine from the
yeah.
exterior and
So
everything.
correct.
It
So
looks superb.
I will say in the end, see, it is EVs for the win. There is a big set of population that this country has. This country has. So somebody likes something. We are here to put our thoughts perspective. I think everybody's thoughts perspectives are more than welcome. Nikhil brought his point, Sagar, and everybody else brought theirs. And I will say, let's call it a even that yeah,
yeah.
there are
I
some good
would.
things that about Harrier. There are some good things about XCV. According to us, either one of them should sell. The person should look at the positives and negatives from their standpoint, from their where they stand, because they spend the money, they live with the car, and we are just here to guide the people for the right choice or the best choice possible.
And
I have
and
one
you know
question to
we are
discuss
happy if you
regarding.
get an
Yeah,
EV,
Karen.
Before
an
before
EV.
before we
Yeah.
move on to this discussion further, I have a question. I have been getting this question for the first time from a lot of people, and while all you enthusiasts,
Yes,
EV
Sam.
enthusiasts are here, everyone these days is asking me is how about buying a Harrier base model, the Harrier EV base model? Is it value for money? Is it doing well better than the BE or the XEV? So what are the comments from you all you guys?
I would like to speak on this a little bit about it. See, if somebody's given me a choice that like this BE6E is priced around 19 lakh rupees, and I'm getting a bigger and better and more spacious car at 21 lakh rupees. I would bet my, well, I will put my money on that because I know feature comparison की बात नहीं है. It is about, this is just about the car, and I'm getting a little bit better battery with 65 kilowatt, and I'm getting a bigger and better spacious car. So my bet would be on.
You know, instead of B6, I think we should look at Creta price. That base Harrier might make sense for the Creta
Why not
price
BE6?
if we are buying
BE6
the
is a
top most
smaller
model.
car. It is very hard to, matlab, for 19 lakh rupees. Matlab, I don't think that car is
I mean,
worth that kind of price.
I'm not sure when they will make the pack one. They have barely started to deliver some pack two, and that to 79 kilowatt hour version also. 59 kilowatt hour version doesn't exist anywhere right now.
So frankly speaking, this question has been coming from people who were looking at the curve top end model earlier, or let's say one lesser than the top without the ADAS, with the 55 kilowatt hour battery, of course. So this sounds to be much better deal for them because 21.3 at curve, obviously it is coming with a discount of about 1.5 to 2 lakh rupees depending upon what the criteria is. Harrier does not come with a discount unless and until he is a Tata EV owner and he gets a loyalty of 1 lakh rupee. But looking at that pricing, do you guys find the Harrier EV base model worth for that 21.5
It,
price?
it, it depends on.
Ashish ji, Harrier EV base model is the most value for money base model ever introduced in Indian market across the OEM.
Exactly. That's why it's the
Definitely,
first time
it's the
I have been receiving
most
call for the
valuable.
Correct.
base model. I was surprised even.
It checks all
No,
the
I
boxes. In my
agree.
It
opinion,
is.
it
I mean,
checks
that's
all the
why I'm saying
boxes. They have
Tata.
a they have a good pricing. They have a bigger car. They have a much better build quality wise, and matlab, it gives you it gives you a
Bid
segment matlab, upper segment car at a very reasonable price. That is the advantage in my opinion.
And also one more thing is the
I agree.
design for B6 is very polarizing, right? Harrier is very, I would say, suits. It's like it's for every age. Everyone likes the design. That also is there.
I think we covered the design stuff earlier, but yeah, feature wise and
yeah.
etc. Yeah, base is very
See,
good.
I think
my point
covered
is, if
everything.
I have to pick any car today, I'm very value for money kind of buyer. As a existing Nexon EV owner or Curve EV owner, I would get Harrier at 20.5, and I would like to go for it if at all I am buying a car EV today. Its base model has got almost everything, which are there almost in top, one down the top. So it has got everything.
Even on the launch day, we said that. I'm surprised the features they have given to the base model and how much little jump is there between
Yeah,
over
the,
them.
the the thing is, we did that. I did that comparison for
Yeah,
Harry,
people.
Harrier
But are
and
they
Harrier.
giving it now? I don't think they've started
No,
No,
giving
no,
it
nobody.
recently.
So
no.
nobody delivers their base
And
models
what
initially.
about the battery? We have talked so many times about 75 battery, but what about 65 battery?
Same cell, same manufacturer of Tilian, same stuff.
Are we sure about
Nothing
it?
much
Because
difference except
curve
from
has got different.
yeah, for these both two, they are just of Tilian. Ankush, you were saying something?
No, I was just saying that any OEM, be it Mahindra or Tata, they'll not bring their lowest base model first because it's all about margins, right? It is business in the end, right?
Right.
And you would want to sell the
See,
topmost
as a
model always.
existing EV owner, I would say that 300 kilometers range is is something very practical. Above that, it is all luxury, I would say. It's just
Ra-
we are factoring in
Rakesh, I would
unavailability of the chargers and all.
Rakesh, I would ask you to be careful about 300 range because we might have some influencer come in and say that, oh, it's a city only.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
So,
let's not go there,
That
guys.
that we are fighting with Day in and out. But yeah,
I will say, I
after
will
an
say,
experience of 9 years of driving EV, that is what I've thought, like 300 to 350 is the optimum range. Above that is something
Rakesh,
dead weight we
you
cannot
you are
carry
pointing
always.
you are pointing the absolute necessity that OEMs may consider like 75 one, 81, but 55 to 65 is a sweet spot. So
Here,
I don't
yes,
know
most of the
why
time,
they are missing.
most of the time
I
I'm driving curve nowadays, okay, and 90% of my driving is in city driving. Only maybe 10 to 15% is what I do. A little longer route, which is like 300 350 kilometers. But for most of the days, for all those 90% cases, I still think that why am I even carrying this 55 kilowatt hour battery? It is just the dead weight I'm ending up carrying every time, right?
So I would still say
uh,
75
And it
I
kilowatt hour is
and
fine
I
because people driving at the highway at a speed of 120 kilometer per hour and using the expressway to its best efficiency they can, they will still be able to, get around 350, 300 with the kind of speed they wish to drive. So for them, it is still more or less 300 to 350 kilometers, even if we consider the Harrier or the XEV as 500 kilometer cars.
Absolutely, absolutely true. Ashish, we
absolutely.
had tested the 9E with 120, kmph adaptive cruise control on, one of the access controlled highways in Maharashtra, that is Samruddhi Highway. And yeah, even XEV 9E with 79 pack gave us only 370, 380 at those speeds. So that is, yeah, that is pretty much on point what you're
Yeah,
telling.
considering 80% of the battery usage, I will consider it as a 300, 350 car for a person, who is driving a BM or a Merc maybe, and today he wants to shift to a EV just because, he wants to have something futuristic. Not more likely that he would be also thinking on saving on the bucks. But yes, that's a feature which comes along with the EV.
and I think, and it would be Mr. I think uh, नाम भूल गया फरारी वाल सर का
Ankush,
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 अंकुश
Ankush.
हाँ जी सर
Ferrari sir का ये अच्छा नाम
इट
है,
वुड बी
Ferrari sir का.
यस हाँ सर वो फेरारी रूल्स करके ना नाम तो फिर मैं भूल
Hmm.
गया था सो इट वुड बी इंटरेस्टिंग इफ अंकुश सर कैन मेक समथिंग like 1 lakh kilometer you have driven 65 kilowatt battery pack and 1 lakh you've driven 75 kilowatt hour battery pack. How much does the cost of the full charging and that comes up?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
how much
Can be create.
person? Yeah,
Can be
that would
create.
be really interesting to
Can be create.
wind up. And
Yeah,
this
yeah.
this could be an this could be an interesting
you know,
Yeah.
This would result in
Yeah.
an interesting kind of
Yeah.
cost of
But
ownership. Like once I'm a 65 kilowatt hour battery pack and I'm having a 75 or 81, and how does the cost comes, running
also
cost and all those things, right?
also looking at questions that are coming in. Somebody has asked which car does an average. I was not taking questions. Can we cover Karen's here? Sorry, I my mistake. Can we cover
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
Karen's
yeah.
yes, yes,
Clavis?
yes, yes. Start,
So,
start.
and then,
Yes,
then we'll
yes,
do questions.
yes,
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 sure.
absolutely. So, yes, so Kia has a mass market EV in India. Kia Carens EV. It is a seven-seater EV. It comes in two battery pack variants, same as a Creta, 42 and 51.4 kilowatt hour. NMC chemistry, LG pouch cells, 404 for the base one and 490 kilometer for the higher pack variant. ARA claimed range. Prices for the standard range is 18 lakh start and the next one at 21.5, and the extended range is starts at 22.5 and the topmost is 24.5 model. They claim 100 kilowatt charger update that is yet to come in Creta. 10 to 80% in 39 minutes, a bit slow, and V2L is only available in the topmost variant. So the topmost variant is only created for V2L. So that's I was expecting more variant than just the one. And yeah, this is a Kia Carens claims.
The
Except base, all other three variant gets the ADAS suite, and there is OTA for the map and infotainment, but powertrain etc.
Yeah, and that's a key call out, Nikhil, that the Karen's Clavis interestingly gets an ADAS even in the lower battery version as well as the model one below base for the bigger battery variant as well. So another car which is kind of giving priority to safety and all those things. So six airbags and all those things are standard, but they're giving all these ADAS safety features as well as default in the car almost kind of. And I will also add that Karen's the deliveries have started. Recently on Team BHP, somebody has got a delivery. He's put his initial feel of the car and everything as well on how he driven. This person is from Bangalore and he's taken a delivery of the car. So he's driven it on the Nice Expressway as well as on Mysore Bangalore Expressway on 90 kmph, 100 kmph. He's not mentioned how many people were there in the car, maybe two of them or four family members could be, but not mentioned that. But the efficiency seems good. 8.4 is what they got. Obviously, the weather these days is not a bad weather. You got ambient temperatures of 30, so should be doing good. But seems like a good car, kind of better price than Creta. Why I say so is because it's got a lot of features in their middle variant, and plus it is a seven-seater car, so a bit bigger car for the similar price as Creta.
Yeah, I mean the both of these Creta and these seems to be the quite efficient ones. And my friend Srishant, he has been driving his Creta and the efficiency he gets, it's yeah, just amazing to see.
And I think Dr. Saab can vouch for it. Hyundai, for whatever reason, I don't know how many people will agree or not agree, but I tend to agree to that statement that Hyundai, for whatever reasons, has a mastery on doing this good smaller battery pack. Yeah,
Efficiency.
good efficiency because Kona has a 39 kilowatt battery pack. My car, a Nexon EV Max, has a 40 kilowatt battery pack, but Kona will any day beat my car on a day in day out basis on an efficiency number.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
so that is something which has been there in their DNA. Maybe they have a better amalgamation of NMC battery with the motor, and that's where they are able to do a
Yes.
better BMS, better management of the battery. Could be the cases, but they're doing quite well on efficiencies.
Yeah, that is true. That is true,
No
Ankush.
doubt.
The efficiency is best because they are, light fitted. Let us see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
agreed.
is
And
also one
also,
important
no,
point
good.
why Tesla doesn't showcase their battery pack kilowatt hour, right? So they were like on the edge, 20 to 25% above the compared to the other categories. So with aerodynamics and etc., they tweak it to the max. So that's why I think it's a big thing. So with in India presently, right, we don't give much importance to this efficiency. I think going down the line, once competition starts in, this will be a big topic.
I think manufacturers should always mention the maximum efficiency anyone can extract from that particular EV. For the ICE cars, you have 1 liter this much
Maximum can be
efficiency.
anything. Maximum can be anything depending
No,
on if you are throwing EV
people
from a
will
hill
soon start कि
or
ARIA के बाद ये नया कुछ आ गया है.
no, 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 no,
नहीं,
but
yeah.
that's
wait, wait,
I
wait, wait,
so they
but
publish it.
no, no, Doctor Saab,
They
you are
publish the
right.
data.
Doctor Saab, you're right, and I'll tell you why, Doctor Saab, you're right. Karens, as a cluster, there's something interesting. Karens on the cluster when it gives
अच्छा भाई
range,
लोग, एक
it's
बात समझ में नहीं आई मुझे.
sorry, Rakesh, hold on 1 minute,
जब
यार,
भी
एक minute.
क्रेटा का जिक्र
Rakesh,
आता है, एफिशिएंसी की
Rakesh,
बात होती है. आर देयर नॉट अदर कार्स व्हिच आर इक्वली एफिशिएंट?
Rakesh, can I
No, no.
complete?
Yes, yes. पहले अंकुश सर बोलते फिर ये वाली जो सर
let
राकेश सर ने
Ankush
बात करी है,
complete.
हाँ हाँ.
इसको बाद में कंप्लीट करते हैं.
अच्छा, मुझे आवाज नहीं आ रही थी किसी की भी.
Ankush, go ahead.
Yeah. So what I was saying was that on the cluster in Karens, the interesting observation is that they mention the max that this car will run and the minimum that this car will run. Okay. And in the middle, they are writing what in current efficiency terms this car will run. So their cluster is giving three figures. The max and the min is written small on the right hand side. The main range is written large, and it is kind of telling you how efficiently if you'll drive, you'll what max you will reach, or if you will not drive efficiently at all, what is the minimum kilometers you will reach somewhere.
So,
Rakesh
Rakesh,
sir, thing,
Rakesh sir pointed that whenever we talk about Creta and every time it's like efficiency. So, also why we are talking about it is because people are posting images like that. We are getting the closest that the sentiment in the market is that Creta EV is the only car which is giving the closest range to the ARA range. This is what is going around,
No,
and
so ARI is fine.
the own
ARI, let us
so owners are posting about that, and you are again right that why the other car owners are not posting about it. Like somebody who is owning a XEV 90 or a B6, he's if even if he's getting 480 or 500, but the claimed is 627. That is where the
no,
difference lies. A Creta guy
And
is getting
and
getting around.
we
also
cannot be,
Rakesh.
fooled around by ARI. I don't even consider
No. I
ARI.
am not talking.
I don't even consider
We are not.
ARI.
We know.
See, what I'm
We
pointing
all
to
know.
it.
We don't.
See, what I'm
Rakesh sir.
hear me out. Hear me out. So, 52 kilowatt hour Creta, if it gives 400 and 55 kilowatt hour, curve, if it gives 420, it is the same efficiency, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
So,
absolutely right.
curve is really very efficient and nobody talks about it.
बिकॉज़ कर्व बिकी नहीं ना सर, बिकेगी तो तभी बात
नहीं,
करेगा ना
तो
कोई।
क्रेटा से तो ज्यादा बिक गई है, ऐसा मत बोलो आप.
Owners
अरे
don't
वो तो
talk
बात
about
सही
it.
है।
So, owners don't talk about it about that.
No, I will,
Greta owners
I will,
say
Owners
that
no,
have
no,
every
I will, no, no,
owners
wait,
have to
I
come and talk about
I
it।
wait.
I get sent at least 10 screenshot of Creta efficiency daily.
Hmm.
No, no,
एग्ज़ैक्टली दिस इज़ व्हाट आई एम सेइंग।
So I would say
no,
that
I think
ये तो मेरी
टाटा ओनर्स को
मेरी
ज्यादा
बात है.
लेने की आदत पड़ गई है. They feel this is ये तो हमारा हक बनता ही बनता
no,
है. They
No,
take it
no,
for
no, wait.
granted.
नहीं सर एक
I am
one
serious.
reason could be that
See,
whosoever has owned a Creta EV, everyone questions them. Why have you bought this?
बस वो
This is not a
वही
five-star
वही
rated
वही
कार।
पॉइंट है.
So that is why they want to validate their purchase. Like, look, I am getting the range which I want.
See,
So maybe
I own both, Nexon EV and Curve EV. I feel the difference. ठीक है. 150 watt hour is very normal in Nexon. 150 watt hour, if I see my tripometer last 1500 kilometers, I have driven it at 125, and I don't drive, very slow and all. I drive in a spirited way. So 125, which includes a lot of stationary AC working and all.
Rak-
So it is a very
Rakesh,
pretty good efficient car.
Rakesh,
Over
can
Nexon,
I
it is
answer?
almost 20% more efficient
Can
over Nexon.
Can I answer? Can I answer why it seems amazing to people? I will tell you why. Because majority of the Tata owners today are Nexon or Prime Max or the 3.0 version owners or Tiago owners or something of that sort. The Curve owners or the Punch owners are lesser in number as compared to what these people are. And as you yourself have clearly mentioned that Nexon Prime, Nexon Max, and even the Nexon the 3.0 LR version were not efficient cars, right? If we drive our cars today at 100 kmph, I know it does not do a good range, right? But the same car, say you even post a photograph of Curve is doing better. Even Creta is doing better. Creta is not an born EV. Still, it is doing good. The only thing why Creta is getting posted or is getting talked about is because they are being sold very less, and everybody is justifying their purchase that yes, my purchase is doing well. So it is not that Curve or Punch don't do better efficiency numbers. It is not so. They would be doing better efficiency numbers. Even the Mahindra cars are doing good efficiency numbers. Just that Creta people, they are wanting to justify. But I will say, at least when I compare it to my car, which I bought somewhere around 2.5 years back, and at that point of time, the Kona EV was available as well. Is the exact same battery size. Kona gives a better efficiency than what Nexon EV Max gives us. So at that point of time, that Tata was not there, and at least Hyundai has been there from that very moment itself, from 2.5 years back itself.
And one more point I want to add to this is Harrier EV. I think the curb weight is 2100, right? And for Nexon, I think it is 1400 or something. So it is like 50% they are apart. So I think the range which we are getting in Nexon, I think we can expect same in Harrier, right? Plus or minus 50, 60 kilometers for 65 and the 45. What are your
No, it
thoughts on
it
this?
will be better because I think the motor efficiencies and everything have improved compared to
Oh, okay.
Nexon. The That is why I'm
Okay.
saying a lot of us owners who talk about efficiency, who are Nexon Prime and Nexon Max owners, whose cars never had good efficiency because those cars were Gen 1 cars. The cars which have started coming later on, obviously Tata learned and improved.
Okay. So it is not just about weight; it is also about calibration of the motor and software, right?
And it is also about the efficiency of the motor, how good
All,
your motor
all,
is.
all
Hmm.
combined, all combined. Weight definitely would have an impact, but that impact is kind of nullified with the efficiency
And
rather
everything
than
will depend
efficiency.
upon the driver.
Correct.
But I think
Driver
adding
can
to
be
it,
inefficient.
people also consider efficiency when they see that what kilometers have been driven in that 1%. But every battery being different, obviously, the 50 kilowatt hour battery will deliver much better on that single SoC in comparison to an Nexon or a 30 kilowatt hour battery. That makes a lot of difference, yes.
Good point.
At least I am not talking about those numbers.
But what numbers, the Creta EV guys speak about is what I have, got from them is the number they get per SoC
No,
because
no,
none
no,
of them
not
has
per.
really driven till zero or something like that.
No, no, Ashish, not per SoC. It is that number 8.4 kilometers per kWh or 7.6 kilometers per kWh. That is all
But
what all.
that changes. That changes once you reach 20 or 10%, 10% SoC. That number changes. Even
Correct,
in
it
the
does.
XEV, it changes.
It
Yeah.
does, definitely. But the only thing being that when people see a car doing 8 km plus kWh, what they tend to assume is that 100% to 0% it will do 8 km plus kW, 8 kilometers per kW. There would be nuances to it, but for a novice or a beginner person, it is better to assume that it is okay. It will be somewhere around near about this number only. So say a
No,
50
on a
kilowatt car.
Ankush, on a lighter note, I think Creta EV owners, know that they have to drive their cars within a certain speed limit, because maybe their platform is not that rated for safety, and Tata and Mahindra people just zip it out.
No, I tend not to go below the belt with these people are at least providing all safety features. I know they are not going for NCAP ratings. I don't know why. What is their problem? Hyundai's problem in general on this. And while we were on Carens, yes, Carens does not have a safety rating today, neither in.
And the answer, these are the similar brands which an i20 came, I think in 2012 or 11, when it used to have that sticker of Euro NCAP with the 5 stars.
Correct. So even
So
their
it's like,
Clarence Clavis is not tested Euro NCAP anywhere, and Euro NCAP any which way has gone way beyond any NCAP in the world today. They are very strict Euro NCAP. Interestingly, there would be next spaces. There might be a discussion on e-Vitara doing an Euro NCAP test. There is a lot of chatter about it. E-Vitara going for a Euro NCAP test, and depends on what all Euro NCAP features does the e-Vitara in India get. But yeah, Carens as a car is not safety tested, but they provide all safety features, be it 6 airbags, 7 airbags in the car, ADAS, all those things. So I will say at least if you drive sanely on Indian roads, those features should help you out in the
Okay.
long run.
Bro, uh, just one question before I go. Actually, I have busy. So after, can we assume 6 kilometers per kilowatt for any EV as an number or
Yeah,
baseline?
Yeah,
that is a reasonable benchmark, Tushar. That is a reasonable benchmark.
highway for sure. Highway for sure.
Five.
Highway, so assume always 6 kilometers. City, it will all of them will do much better in city conditions.
Okay, okay. Thank you for the information, guys.
Uh, guys, someone has asked us what's the drag coefficient of Harrier and BE. I don't think there's any info out there yet, right?
No, they have not given any drag coefficient numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
there is one question also from somebody who was asking, yes, Sarvanan Sankar asked that what does an average middle class family buy? And I hope
yes.
it was a question for an EV only. So I responded. I will let others also chime in on this. In the sense that my pick would be take a Punch, Nexon, Windsor, or lower base models of some other cars which are currently not available. For example, a XEV or a BE6. But yeah,
You know, I think most of you would agree that the majority of car owners in India are not going to need the range more than the Nexon 45, and it's the best value for
Yes.
money right now
Base
if you
base
see in that
model
market.
base model Nexon 45 is one of the best value for money car as on date.
Buy a second-hand EV.
Yeah.
That is the best.
me, if somebody wants to buy a
oh,
new
Mehrab is here. Yes.
Rob. No, I
Hello.
agree. Second-hand EVs
Mehrab is
are
also here.
second-hand EVs are good, but if somebody wants to buy a new one, Punch, Nexon, or Windsor are your picks. See what fits the best for you.
How much are you selling your Windsor for, Merab?
All gone. Pura lot is empty. I'm waiting for Sagar to help me out now. He told me, wait, Mera, wait. Don't buy anything in impulse. So I'm waiting.
Oh, is it? You
Hmm.
already sold it?
BMW is gone. Both the Winsters are gone. MG is almost out of the door. ZSEV.
कितना मिल रहा
When did the Windsor went up?
Mehrab would buy Maruti Suzuki e-Vitara 100%.
E-Vita.
Oh, if Mera
Yeah,
buys
get it launched, yeah.
If Mera buys Maruti Evitara, I'm not his friend. I'm speaking on public record.
He wants to get rid of you.
No,
You
no.
have got him all the
A
EVs.
lot of a lot.
He will buy Evitara
Sagar,
now.
people will not become your friends if you talk such things about the best car manufacturer in this country.
So I'm waiting on Sagar only
Uh,
to help me out now. I sent him a video also that day showing him my parking lot. It's all khali khali. I'm actually carless for the first
uh,
time.
guys, will Evitara be E20 compliant or not?
Which car you haven't bought, Merab?
Quite a few, Rakesh. Quite a few. There's a long list.
Is it?
Anyway, guys, chatter से पहले, anybody has any questions? I will say
Yeah,
we covered everybody's
Ankush,
questions.
Yes,
Ankush,
one more
the,
topic we have left. Yes, yes.
go Nikhil, go.
No, I was just about to mention the JSW and Cherry Group deal. So if you have anything about regarding the current topic, you can go.
Somebody's raising his hand. Viraj wants to say something.
Go ahead, Viraj. You're a speaker. You
Uh,
can unmute yourself.
yeah, I just unmuted me. I just wanted to know with the Nexon 45 EV, right? Are we finding reports of, let's say, HV critical error? Because I think it's
They've comparatively reduced for their 45 and Curve 55 cars. And please understand the critical, it does not show the HV critical anymore. All cars now say critical fault detected. None of them says HV anymore. There is a reason for not saying HV because it is not always related to HV. So, critical fault detected can come in multiple reasons. Could be related to HV battery, could be related to other components, and the most base component which it can be related to is that your aux battery is not behaving fine. So, if you find somewhere somebody saying, "Oh, I got an HV error," sorry, a critical alert. It could be because of an aux battery. A lot of Mahindra cars also got it due to aux battery not running properly, but the numbers have reduced in Tata. We will not say that the numbers have completely gone down to zero, but they have considerably reduced for the 45 and the 55 variant. 45 of Nexon and the 55 of Curve.
Gentlemen, I'll just like to summarize what Ankush has told. There is no any critical error per se. Only critical error is one which stands you on the road. And these errors are nowadays, reduced. Even it's showing in Mahindra, but comparatively, even Tata has reduced it. So it's a win-win for our EV ecosystem that our own homegrown local giants are working tremendously well on that front.
yeah, is it like a worldwide thing of these errors, or is it just something?
No, it is. It is not. It is how you write your software and handle errors. It's could be that some vehicles in some countries do get it, but at least the bigger ones in the sense of Tesla and everything, they would get such alerts as well. But then their occurrence of such alerts was lower because they wrote better software for it. Tata and Mahindra, for Tata specifically, because they started much earlier, they went through an iteration on a learning curve on this front. So their learning has improved considerably in the last 2.5 years. And that is why these errors have reduced. The companies which have better software because they are global giants. They are coming from a global background. Their cars are tested for hundreds and lakhs of kilometers in their own countries as well before even they're coming to India. So their chances of getting into such alerts errors is lower. Still, we find errors. For example, Hyundai gets a unique error called a ICCU error. Dr. Saab can talk more about it. But yeah, there are errors in other manufacturers as well, but at a lower number or a lower
And
rate.
then I would just like to add, this most of these errors are due to LV, and it's a global issue. OEMs across the world are facing it, and that is why BYD has started with giving solid state batteries. This this lithium ion batteries. So this error is there. Definitely, it's a global issue, but OEMs are working with their softwares. Mahindra and
But
Tata need to further work on their this
one thing
LV
I
batteries.
noticed while having the BYD Sea Lion and Emax for now over 2 weeks is that with this new battery thing that they're doing, there is no accessories mode or ignition mode. Huh? Soon as you sit in the car, it's directly on the main battery only. So that can
And
also
that
help
that
out.
is where the issue was, Merab, right? Technically, that is where the
Yes,
issue
you're right.
was. The LV train
You're right.
issues
Yeah.
were due to the three-in-one converter inverter, PDU units, and that is where they are
Yeah.
working with the software now. They have
So
learned
I
from the
think
global
what
cues.
what one thing I learned from that is whoever is owning any EVs right now, try to go directly to ready mode. Don't remain on accessories mode or ignition mode for too long. Go straight to ready mode. Let the high voltage battery only take over immediately.
So while speaking to a guy in Norway in my recent visit, he was a guy, he was more of a battery scientist. And he tells me that LFP battery is special, when you use it in India, the climate, it's more of a summerish, wave all around the country, more or less. And that is where a lot of LFP batteries will have issues. And there has to be a learning curve. And I think with the 4 5 years gone down the lane, Tata or Mahindra have evolved, and the quantum is quite low for the errors now.
Now, Viraj, you want to say something?
Yes, that's
I
the
wanted to. So, yeah. So, what I was saying is, it's good that errors are coming down. But my follow-up question, right? Or just wanted to know if you compare battery packs of, let's say, Nexon 45 and the not recently, but just launched Tata Curve EV. So my question is basically if this new battery pack in the Curve is probably a upgraded version, or let's say a latest version of the battery pack, or is it this one and the same thing that they are
say
using across the
So
Viraj, the
45 and
45 of
55
the
use the
of the
same.
yeah 45 of the Nexon and 55 of the Curve, they have the same cells and stuff. So yeah, not much difference in them apart from the battery size. The 45 of the
Yeah,
Curve,
but
it does have.
Nexon
Guys,
45 was on
you
any which was
have
upgraded. So Nexon 45 was any which was an
so
upgraded variant of Nexon. It basically Nexon went through three iterations before this. Okay, Nexon Prime was which was the version one. Version two was Nexon Max, which went to 40 kilowatt. Then there was a Nexon 3.0 where the outer look changed, but the internal batteries remained the same. And then finally they launched the new look car with a 45 kilowatt battery, which was the new upgraded one, which is similarly used in Curve 55 as well.
But in the third
yes, yes. So
3.0 version, the motor
so
and the
hold on,
AC was
sir.
also changed.
Sir, we have discussed Harrier EV, Carens EV, Mahindra Pack 2, July data, MG. We have not asked Nikhil whether he's attending whether he's inaugurating the Tesla showroom tomorrow. Tomorrow is 11th of August and he is in NCR.
I'm
So he should be
I'm
probably be there.
People
uh,
have driven WinFast also. We haven't asked them also yet.
Nikhil will make a public
So
appearance
that
only
is
oh
an
when
that
yes,
is an
only
there,
when Elon Musk
you
comes.
know
yes,
we have to ask
all.
this to Nikhil whether he's going tomorrow or not. He has to post a picture of him with the showroom. That is it. Simple. या तो अभी चले जाओ 10
I will
बजे है
I will
इनॉग्रेशन
post
होने
you
से
the
पहले या
supercharger
सुबह को
stuff. I will post you
No,
the
no, Viraj.
no
supercharger
no no
stuff.
Viraj
we
wants to
want
say something. Huh, Viraj?
no
Ask
no
the
no
question.
no
No,
yes
sorry,
yes
sorry,
Viraj
sorry.
can
I,
ask the question. Viraj just
No,
hold
I'm
on.
done. I'm done. All right.
We Nikhil needs to be in front of the showroom ASAP 5 in the morning. We want an image or a live video call. We don't do, we know Nikhil has sources, he can get the image, but we want him to be on that
Doctor Saab,
showroom with the
this is
TCIN
not the
logo.
first sale of the new iPhone. Don't worry.
No, it's not about iPhone. It's about TCIN
Nikhil.
and the Tesla thing. And Nikhil, yes, of course.
There are two Nikhil here. So where's the second one? Hunter? I don't know.
Uh, uh, we
Uh,
uh, the question who's been asked that Nikhil knows. where it is directed.
Yeah, okay, Viraj, if you have anything, just be quick.
Yeah, I think he's
I think he
connecting.
disconnected.
Probably some issues. Yeah.
Raj is reconnecting.
Yeah,
So what about VinFast? What is VinFast doing? We have people who have driven VinFast and they are not divulging anything.
Yeah, so we are under that disclosure agreement. You can call me directly. I can tell you everything about it.
yeah, that disclosure agreement went away.
No, but Doctor Saab, at least
That's
can you say
a
when
million
what
dollar.
is their plan to launch, in the sense that are they coming soon, or there is still a long way to go?
They've not shared anything. They've not shared anything. They were very tight-lipped on the launch and all everything.
Okay, okay.
I would do tell
It
that
seems
they
that
do
it will
come with
come
the
before
Goshen
EV.
cells. They would come with the Goshen cells.
Yes, that is known. We can't beat Nikhil in terms of battery packs
And
and cells where they
Ma-
come.
Maruti is testing their application now with
Yeah, the
users.
charging application.
Yeah, E for me.
It is
By the
E
way,
before me or after me?
Maruti is
E for
launching a
me,
new car.
So
Escudo.
we don't want to discuss that
not
car
an
here.
EV, not an EV.
It's a EV. We are talking about the Escudo. E Vitara is no more.
It's good. Yeah.
RIP हो गया उसका.
अरे
Anyone
सर
knows when it is hitting the
Maruti
market?
It
इस पे ना
was,
गैस लगाते हैं
it
चलो
was
बताओ फिर
planned
एक
to
एक
be
करके
in
पूछते हैं कब आएगी.
September.
I think it's October, September, October they will be coming out with the car.
Yeah, same here, sir. Same here.
But the prices have
I mean,
drastically
they are in
changed
a
now.
bit of a they are in dilemma after Creta, then Harrier base, and then this now Kia Carens. So they're struggling that
Please,
where they
please,
should
Nikhil,
price
let them
this
be in
that
dilemma.
they could
Let
sell
them delay
some.
the launch, please. We don't care much about them now.
No, I differ. I differ. I say that they should come, they should launch, so that at least they launch and they have a product in the market for people to see, and it will any which ways give EVs a better visibility, in the sense that when Maruti comes, somebody was recently saying, oh, they have X number of touch points, right? So when you have X number of touch points, means X number of people read about you, listen about you, all those things. So better is they launch the product. If it tanks, also doesn't matter. What matters is that they should have an EV in the market, which will at least change the narrative, saying that okay, Maruti also is making EVs. So not that we say that EVs are not here, but at least then from a larger population standpoint, it will be EVs are here.
I completely agree.
100%, yeah, I second that.
I
100%.
I completely agree, and I
100%
see
true.
that as a inflection point also in India EV scenes.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
So according to me,
More than
any
that, I
every
think the
day they
pricing
delay.
strategy also, the pricing is also going to be, close to what Nexon 45, what I know of.
No, no, we can dream of,
Struggling,
we can,
sir, struggling,
we
struggling. They're
can dream
struggling.
about that, but it is not going to happen.
Sorry, go again, Nikhil.
Uh, Ashish, they're struggling. This is me, Ankush. They're struggling with the car pricing and everything. That's the basic core of it.
That's the core of it, but they are still wanting to
Yes.
compete with the Nexon 45 with their
Sir,
49 kilowatt hour pack, of
want
course.
and do, want and do are two different things.
Yeah,
They wouldn't
it's a
hear.
bigger segment. I agree to it. Yeah, we all can agree to it, right? It is a bigger segment than Nexon.
Any other questions? Anyone,
Yeah.
people there who are listening there
I
for a
think
long time?
GMR
Yes,
wanted
yes,
to
yes,
speak
yes.
something. GMR, please go ahead.
Greetings, everyone. First of all,
Yes, 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 please go ahead.
this is Guru. First of all, I want to thank Ashish ji because he is. I am following him from last 3 years. Eh, in recent times, also I have got some problem, and he has helped me a lot. During the my vehicle got a small coolant pipe damage. For that small coolant pipe damage, it has taken around 3 months. My car is still in showroom only. Hello, excuse,
Yes, yes, we're
Yeah, we can
listening,
hear
sir.
you.
sir. Can I speak, sir? Ashish, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes,
We are
go ahead,
hearing.
Guru, go ahead.
Yeah, go.
No issues at all.
Yes, sir, sir. Just I want to share the incident what happened because when it has under part a small damage got happened. After that damage, the coolant pipe got broken near to the bottom battery. And when I have taken my vehicle to showroom, they have told they don't have they don't even know about all these things. They cannot do the service, and they have sent my car to another service center from
Sir,
one
which car
service
we are
center.
talking?
Sir, about Tata Nexon EV Max.
Okay, okay.
And they are saying we cannot service EV cars, and they sent my car from one service center to other service center. After the service center, they have taken so around more than 10-15 days only for finding what to do, whether they have to send it to the Pune or whether they have to send it to Bangalore. They also don't know what to do, and they have finally after 15 days or more than that, they have contacted taco team has come. Taco team has come, and they have opened the battery, and it has taken to give the quotation, and another 10 days 20 days has gone. After that, giving the quotation, another 10 days or 20 days around has gone for insurance approval, and after insurance approval, these parts came another 15-20 days. After that, parts battery came from Pune, I think. It has car got repaired, and after it by this time, sir, Ashish sir got to know my problem and has helped me. After that, car has they said your car will be delivered by tomorrow after 80 days or more than 80 days. 80 days after that, tomorrow you come and take your car, they have told. And when I have started, they have told that your insurance is not approving. Now you have to pay the total amount. Now you come with money after 80 days. And I was speechless, and I don't know what to do. Already more than 80 days I was struggling like anything. So much of mental pressure because of that. I'm in work pressure, and everywhere family, everywhere it has reflected. So much mental trauma I have felt because of that incident. I was when I have I don't know whom to share and where to share. So much of struggle
Have you
still
received your
now.
car now or not yet?
No, no, not yet. It is still in showroom only.
So
So what
what
was
has
the
happened?
cost?
What has I will just repeat the things the way I have been told by the service center or the Tata guys is that the car met with the accident. The car went to the showroom which was not occupied or which was not capable of repairing the battery to that level. They had to send it to Pune or Bangalore, and either way, it had to be approved by the insurance company because the car was bought to a particular service center, and the approval came in, and they had taken the car wherever they wanted to. After that, the insurance company had approved everything for the spares they had asked for. The quotation was given by the TML guys. Then everything was done. The parts came in 15 days' time. Yes, they were arranged, they were fixed, the car was running, and everything was going fine. Wherein the insurance company raised a question, and they said we are not giving the approval after giving the approval, and to an extent where the parts had already been fixed in the car. Now he was being given the car, and he said the 80th day when he tweeted and he tagged me, I came in touch with him, and I spoke to the guys in TML. I spoke to him, understood the problem. I also spoke to the guys otherwise, but the insurance company is not yet given approval. Over their first approval, they have basically refused on whatever reasons. I don't know still. On whatever reasons, they have still, disapproved of that approval, and they are still figuring it out. And middle of the days, there were festivals, there were weekends, And I think, I don't know, he knows what is the case right now as of today, what is the status, because last 2 3 days I have not been able to speak. You tell Guru, what is the status as of now?
He disconnected. He disconnected for some reason.
It looks like it is a
No,
insurance problem.
yeah, but Sagar, would you be able to chime in on this from an insurance standpoint? That how does this operate or work?
No, but what is the issue with the insurance? Can I know that? Because as per my knowledge of this insurance laws, I can tell ki what went wrong.
Yeah, frankly, the bit I know is that they had raised for the coolant pipe which was going inside the battery, and they had to see whether the battery has been damaged or not. Is the coolant has leaked inside the battery, or and all that stuff? For that, it had to be sent to the Pune taco, factory, or the Bangalore, plant. And then they decided that this is the fault. They sent the quotation to the insurance guys. They approved of it, and later on they refused. That right now it stands refused. So that is the bit I know of. Frankly speaking, yes.
So they must have given some reason for disapproving, है ना? कुछ तो दिया होगा था
कुछ नहीं पूछा है उनसे, 2 बार पूछा है, इन्होंने भी पूछा है. He has gone to the insurance company office. Guru was there day before yesterday. He
Okay.
called me from there. The Tata guys was there. I sent the guy, the zonal head of that area, particularly. He was helping him out directly after I spoke to the India head of Tata. He sent the zonal head. He came along with him to the insurance company. Also initiated the talks with the HO of the insurance company. But I don't know. Still, things are still under waiting. I don't know if he has got the car or not. I don't think so, because the car is lying ready for last 20 days. But unless and until they have a approval from the insurance company as to who is going to pay the money, how can they deliver him the car? That's it. That's a
No, but
sad
what
story.
what was that an accidental case, Ashishi,
Yeah,
or
it was
was
an
it
accidental
because?
case. It was an
No, they
accidental
they
case.
should
Yes.
approve. Then if that is the case, then they should approve as per
They
the
should approve. Yeah, that's the case, right? The
What
I think the
accidents
owner,
what
normally,
I
insurance
think
company?
GM,
You can file
GMR.
ombudsman.
So Mr. Guru, so hold on. So Mr. Guru pointed that they had approved it. Then the parts came. They got installed in the car. Later on, the insurance guys disapproved it. So this is a classic case to go to the higher ups. Like they can go to the ombudsman, which Mr.
Yeah,
Sagar was talking about.
Yeah,
insurance
I said
ombudsman.
ombudsman. You can file ombudsman in IRDAI. That will help.
Which insurance company is this?
I think
Guru,
Mr.
can
Guru
you
is
can
back. I
contact
think he
Sagar
should.
here. You can contact Sagar here, and Ashish can help you with Sagar regarding this. He knows about that. So
Mr. Guru, which is the insurance company involved here?
you need to unmute.
Guru, you're not unmuted.
Yeah, yeah, sir,
Guru,
sir.
you need to
Sir, it
unmute.
is, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is HDFC Ergo, sir. When I have contacted HDFC Ergo team and their boss, everybody is saying, sir, it is 100%. We have to give the insurance, sir. After knowing only, we have given the approval. But some team is there in Mumbai. And they are the one, they are not sanctioning. They are the sanctioning authority, sir. They are not sanctioning, and we also got
But what
started
reason
because
have
of
they
that.
given? But what
They are
reason have they given? Why have they refused the approval?
sir.
Usually
They
on
are,
usually on
yeah.
email they will tell you the reason if they've rejected it. Do you have that email?
They are saying it is not the standard fitment. It is whatever the parts they have repaired, it is not the standard fitment. But I don't know what is the standard fitment, because battery itself, EV car battery itself, it is standard fitment for EV car. And I have Tata guys have replied, no single part has been replaced which is not came with car. Every part they have replaced is original car parts only. And still now it is pending for approval only, sir.
Okay, and this was like
Yeah.
a frontal accident offset. Where how was the accident? Can you tell me
Actually,
about it?
actually, car went into fields, sir.
Okay.
It was a small road, and car went into field, and some stone has got hit in the bottom, and coolant pipe is broken, sir. That
Good.
coolant pipe.
So it's all good. So it is definitely the insurance only. We'll have to
Actually,
take
it
this
is
up
a
with
accidental
HDFC.
damage, and they have taken all the photos. And by today itself, also the insurance surveyor and his officer all persons are saying, yeah, 100% we have to give the insurance, sir. But what we are say we can do, sir? We are just employees. The team in Mumbai, they are not approving, sir. They are saying. When I come to Tata showroom, they are saying because of EV only, this is the problem, sir. If it is not EV car, by within 3 days only we would have given you car, sir. Because of EV, it is
No, no,
taking
no,
90
no,
days,
no,
sir,
no,
like
no,
that.
Mr. Guru.
No, no, no.
No, Guru, one more thing.
Sir,
Guru, one more
that is
thing.
there. That is the what they
Your
have told,
LTF,
sir.
Guru,
Sir.
Guru, one more thing. Does your insurance include the battery protection?
नहीं नहीं
Sir,
आशीष
when
जी एक्सीडेंटल केस के लिए
That
जरूरत नहीं
won't work.
it is
That
not
that
needed.
that is not needed. That
No,
is
no,
not
no, that is
needed.
not
That is
needed
not
for
needed.
accidental
This is
cases, sir.
pure
Actually, you are
accident.
right. Actually, you are right. Accidental case में required नहीं है.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes. That is only that separate cover is only for non-accidental as per the laws and
The
the
problem
regulations.
is yeah, sometimes what happens, the coolant pipe is broken outside, but because it is a part of the battery and it is going inside the battery, and when
Sir.
they say it was not a hit in the accident, it could be a part they would be thinking that it is not standard to be replaced, within the
Sir,
same specified area.
actually, battery this protection cover, that is also they have replaced. That all scratches are there, complete damage is there. They have taken all the photos of damage, sir. And
So
it is,
see,
So
I
you
don't
are
know.
saying in
I don't know
80
how it
days,
works,
in
Ashish.
these 80 days, the battery cover is also being replaced?
yeah, battery cover. They have in the quotation battery cover is also there, sir. Battery this
So
So,
protection is
so
it was not
Ashish,
just
if
the coolant pipe. It was just not the coolant pipe. Then it would have hit the
yes,
battery
sir.
also.
Yes, sir.
no,
Yes,
no,
sir.
no,
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
but Ashish,
do
even
you
if it
have the
was hitting the
initial?
battery, even if
Yes,
it
sir.
was hitting the battery, in the end, if it was one an accident, two, if the dealership is working with the insurance, if they sent the quotation to the insurance and
Yes, they
insurance
have sent
gave
the
a
quotation, sir.
approval,
Yes, sir.
if they gave an approval on the parts, say they gave approval
Only
for
then when the
10
parts are
parts.
ordered. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, if the parts are approved
Taco
based
team
on the
quotation,
quotation
sir.
that was
Yeah.
then
Yes, sir.
what according to me insurance you usually need to prove by from a dealership standpoint is that you keep the old parts right in front of the car, you click photographs and you say that okay, I got a quotation for XYZ parts, see all those XYZ
No,
parts
no, Ankush,
are lying
Ankush,
Sir,
here, that
sir,
means
Ankush,
I
sir,
changed
one
it.
Ankush,
small,
Ankush. I'll tell
small
you what
submission,
happens.
sir.
Yeah.
Just a minute, just a minute.
Guruji,
Guru sir, just a minute. I'll tell you what happens in this case is, when they open up the parts for the damage, they might say preliminarily some parts are damaged. They'll put for approval, but there is a chance for secondary approval when after they, unpack the entire,
Exactly.
and they can take the
Sir,
secondary approval. And I think secondary
sir,
approval, if
actually,
it's
Taco
done.
team has came, sir. Yes, yes, sir. You are saying whatever saying is correct, sir. Actually, Taco team has came and the Taco team has opened the battery and the Taco team has given the quotation, sir. That quotation is has been shared with the
Yes,
insurance
yes. So that
team.
is one time they can go for additional approval. That is not a case.
Yeah,
You
that
do one thing.
after,
You
sir,
do
yes,
one
sir,
thing.
No, Guru, tell me, Guru, just
sir,
answer first question first.
sir.
After the first approval, were there any additional cost being sent by the TML people, the
No,
Tata
no, sir.
guys?
No first approval was there, sir. Only approval has only quotation is given only single time, sir. That is also only after TACO
So,
team has
Sagar, what you are saying
inspected
is
that.
does not apply here. There was no second approval which was required. There was no more part which was added to the first quotation in the total scenario.
So that
Yes,
is
sir.
fine.
Only
That is fine.
sir.
Then it should work on the preliminary approval. So why they are again reviewing
Exactly.
for the review?
No, sir.
When you
Sagar,
met the
send
HO,
some legal notice?
Guru, did you meet the HO that day? The other day you were in the office, SDFC.
Sir, when I met them, actually, there is no after TACO team has come and inspection only. They have given the quotation, sir. After that quotation approval only, Tata showroom has got these parts and they have repaired. What they are saying is, whatever we have given the approval is correct only, but they are not. They have limited powers only. Only Mumbai team is denying the approval.
Okay, Sagar,
So
do you
have
have
you
any
spoken to
video
someone in
contact with
Mumbai?
HDFC?
Guru, do you
Sir,
Mumbai.
have the
I
mentioned
do,
approval
they
over
didn't
email?
give the contact details of Mumbai persons, sir. They are not, they are denying to give the contact, but they are only saying we are not authorized. We can only send the proposal, sir. We can only give the, we have given that all positive feedback only. During accident, all parts will be covered in insurance. We have given that line also, sir, and we have told them it is no single part is replaced with outside parts, and
So
they have
one
said.
question though. So in this quotation you have said, right? Does it include the entire battery pack replacement or
No, no, sir.
anything
No,
after that?
not the entire
Just
battery pack, sir.
just
It
repair.
has, it is, it has. And I have checked, sir. I have the quotation. I have the printout of that mail also. They have given 7 parts, sir. Replacement of 6 or 7 items. That is 7 items list is has been sent to this HDFC Ergo team. What is the
So,
mistake they have
so
done is, sir.
Guru sir.
Sir, generally what will happen, they will send quotation to insurance team, and on oral instructions only they will, till now they are working on oral instructions only for some hundreds of claims. They are saying, sir, we do every day one claim, sir. On oral instructions only we are working on, sir. But what they are doing is, if they would have taken this written mail approval, then no, there would have been no problem. This Tata guys didn't take the written approval. On their oral instructions, they thought approval has come, and they have got the parts and repaired. But now, when I went to the showroom and I have asked about that approval letter, they are saying, sir, they told only on phone. When
No,
I
no, no. It
contacted,
does not work on the phone. It never works on the phone.
yeah, but
It does not
whatever we are
happen that
saying
way.
is,
But
Your
how can they
dealership is playing
order
something fishy.
sir, they have
if it is?
ordered, but they are, what they are saying is, we are working for more than years, sir, on this oral instructions only. Till now,
No,
there was no
then
problem
you
has came.
do them a mail. You put them a mail. You they ask for the refusal letter, and legally then we can see what can happen. But don't worry about that.
It's one
Guru sir,
thing we can
what
do.
is the cost? What is the overall cost which is
Yeah.
coming of the
It is
repairs?
1.75 lakhs, sir.
Okay. So what you can do is make a proper tweet and you can tag the HDFC guys.
And we can
Wait, wait.
retweet.
Whichever
Dr.
the
Saab, wait,
And
wait,
we
wait.
can
Guru,
retweet.
Guru, what you can do first is, first
Sir,
write
sir,
an email to Tata,
sir.
and mark it as why did you, how did you proceed
Sir,
without taking the
I
written
cannot do that,
approval.
sir, because they are saying, don't go with aggressive way. We are working for you only. We will get approval like that. They are saying, sir.
Okay,
Yeah, the
try.
Tata guys are speaking to the SDFC team, and because of the festival and weekend, that is what I mentioned, they could
Yes, sir.
not do
Yes,
it
sir.
this weekend. Tomorrow onwards, I think this is what
Till,
has been
yes,
told
sir.
me. Because first time I spoke to him was a Friday, and they said they will be giving the car to him on Saturday because everything is done. The car is ready. They don't see anything which is being hanging around. But later on, they realized on Monday that there was no insurance approval in return. That was the case. But at
So
a
how can
point,
they
Guru, you
actually? How can
mentioned.
they proceed then? How can they
Sir.
proceed if they can't go
I
to
am also
dealership?
asking the same because Guru just now mentioned that there was no written approval. Guru, how is that possible? Did Tata guy
Sir,
tell
when
you
I
this?
went to, yes, sir, when I went to the showroom only, when I went to the showroom and asked them, because my car is in very
This
around
is this
200
is a classic
kilometers
case,
away.
Guruji. This is a classic case of extorting money from you by the dealership. I'm telling
Sir,
you
actually,
because
yes, sir,
I look
showroom
after
is 200 kilometers.
insurance
Sir.
cases also, and I know how these people play these dirty tricks with the customers to just to extract
Because
money.
I am very much
So,
far away, sir, because I cannot every day meet. That is the reason also they are
yes,
playing with me,
and
sir.
they are
It is
taking
200
advantage of
kilometers
that.
away
Guruji,
from
what
my
you can do,
hometown, sir. Sir.
Guru, is write a soft mail, not being very aggressive,
Ah,
but
sir,
ask
sir.
them that work was done. Okay, and now it was informed to me earlier that insurance would pay the money, but now they are refusing it. Okay, what is the
Yes, sir.
process? So even if
Are
they get
Suhel,
a
tell
reply,
me,
Yeah,
Suhel, tell me.
the part is that the HO of the SDFC is also telling Guru that we had
Sir,
given
sir.
approvals. They are not denying that
so,
fact. So I
correct. So
don't
no, if
think the
something is
dealership
there
is
on email,
extracting
I'm
money
just
here.
saying, if
Yes.
something is there on email, then
Sir, sir.
if nothing comes up, then you can file a complaint with ombudsman. You know,
Sir,
so that will help. If you had
sir,
something in
one
written
submission,
by
sir.
any of the OEM or the insurance
Yes, sir.
company that
Sir,
if
sir,
work was done.
one word, sir. Actually, frankly speaking, I am already totally exhausted, sir. My mental pressure is came very peak. I am not able to fight with anyone right now, sir. Last time also I
Don't
went with
frighten.
money to pay the
Guru,
2 lakhs
Guru, Guru,
itself.
Guru, we all are here to help you as the EV community, so don't worry
Don't
about
worry.
that. The only
Uh,
thing is, any without any written approval, no dealership can start the work. This is something
sir, sir,
fishy with the interaction of your dealership with the insurance company, and I'll
sir,
I'll
sir,
I'll bet you that there is something fishy from the dealership end. That is all I can tell from my professional expertise of reading these laws and these cases. Is
sir, sir,
totally
sir,
without approval they cannot get any work started. That I
Guru
know.
sir, sir,
just
sir.
Guru just talk to Ashish from the Tata side and talk to Sagar
Sir,
from the
my
insurance side.
100% hope is on Ashish sir only, sir. That with that hope only I am still
Yeah, and
waiting,
you'll be
sir.
surprised. Sagar sir can also help you because he's a legal insurance lawyer and he'll be able to better guide you in the insurance part.
Yes, sir,
Ashish
yes,
ji
sir,
will
yes,
help
sir.
you from the Tata side.
Yes, sir, yes, sir,
So,
yes, sir, yes,
and
sir.
I can help you from the HDFC Mumbai side if you want.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So,
Thank you.
So
It will
what
be very much
I think
helpful, sir. I will be
what
very
you can
grateful to
do
you, sir.
is
what you can do is,
what Mr.
uh,
What Guru sir you can do is you have the contact of Mr. Ashish. You can take the contact of Mehrab and Sagar as well. Which who can they can coordinate with the HDFC guys
uh,
if possible.
let us three
Otherwise,
coordinate.
you can wait. You have waited for 80 days. You can just wait for 15th August to go because there are a lot of holidays currently
Yes,
going
sir, yes,
around.
sir. I can wait, sir.
After
I will
seven
wait,
to
sir.
ten days,
And
Yes.
one
after
thing,
seven to
one
ten
thing, one
days,
thing, Mr.
there
Guru,
is
one thing,
after
you don't
seven to
need to
ten
be.
days, if there is no after 7 to 10 days, if there is no resolution, then you can probably tweet and tag everyone, the HDFC guys and everyone. Then you can proceed
No,
Doctor
officially
Merab,
Saab,
whatever
Doctor
you
Saab,
Merab,
want
Doctor
with
Saab,
us.
what will
Hi, I'm here.
HDFC,
uh,
HDFC will put their hands up because they will say that we didn't give any approval. There is tweet and everything, nothing will happen. You'll have to go the email way and you'll have
no,
to
but
take everything on record.
why is the SDFC HO in their AP office clearly mentioning that there was a approval and then it was disapproved by the Mumbai team?
So Ashish, this is
Ashish,
That
oral.
anything
should be
should be on
This is
mail.
oral admission. Nothing is on mail on
Hmm.
record. Tell me as a
So,
lawyer, how would I take
no,
into
no, I
that
understand that
question was
part, but when he is conveying that there was a approval, can we not tell him, request him to have a conference call with all of us? Sagar could be there, I could be there, Mehrab could be there from the Mumbai team. At least know the reason. Unless and until we know the reason, we cannot tell Tata, we cannot tell the insurance guys, we cannot tell the service center. We don't know what is going on. On
No,
what
so that is what I'm
basis?
saying you, Ashish ji.
Exactly.
Conference call would also not work. We have to take on mail the letter of rejection. It's as simple
Okay.
as that.
It seems the
Let's go with
subordinates
it.
have
Let's
not.
go with
Without
it.
being
Let
without
him
being
write a
aggressive.
mail and CCing it to us. Take it as on CC, and we can take it forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but without being aggressive, just word it in such a way that you get an answer that it was
Suhail ji,
approved.
I'll be very clear. You don't need to be soft in such cases. That would be contrary to his consumer rights. You don't need to be soft at all. You should take everything on record. He is suffering already, and there is no
Yeah,
chance
take on
left for
record.
being soft.
That is what I'm saying. I'm just saying frame it in such a way because it was mentioned to him not to be aggressive. So
Yes,
if you
sir.
don't want to be aggressive, you can just frame it in such a way that you get an answer
Yes,
that
sir.
it
Yes,
was
sir.
approved by the insurance company, either orally or whatever was the way. So that if
Sir,
you
sir.
want to take the next step and file a complaint with the ombudsman, then
Yes.
you will have a written proof
But
that
he was
is
being soft till now. What solution did he get? My simple question to you is that.
Sir,
you can be aggressive.
actually,
I have
sir.
no issue. He didn't want to be. So you can
Sir,
whatever
actually, I
way
don't
you
want to
want to
be
do.
aggressive, sir, because I am already suppressed, sir. Because when I talk with the Tata team, I have already tweeted more than 50 times about my car in last 2 months. Because my car is in showroom only.
Tweet
My
will
car
do
is.
you nothing,
Yes, sir.
Guruji.
Yes, sir. I have
Nothing
deleted
will
all
happen.
the tweets,
we
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have
we
deleted all the tweets, and I have literally I am begging them. Please
yeah.
support me
You
for
don't have
anyone.
to
Do
beg
you have a
anyone.
Yes, sir.
WhatsApp
It is
You
like
conversation? Do
don't
you have
have to
any
it
beg
is.
WhatsApp
anyone,
conversation with
Guru.
your
Because it
dealership?
became my situation, sir. Because I'm suffering a lot with that. But they are asking me to pay 2 lakhs.
Sagar,
Do you have a WhatsApp conversation with any
Sagar.
of the officials?
For what? For what?
No, I'm asking Guru if he
No,
has any.
Sagar.
Guru, do you have a WhatsApp conversation with all those TMS guys or the insurance guys? Was there a escalation
I have
matrix?
recorded all the conversation with the insurance guy, sir. He is clearly
And
saying
that
Not
is
oral, but WhatsApp. Not oral, but WhatsApp.
WhatsApp. They are not replying in WhatsApp, sir.
No,
They are
they will
no, no,
not
playing
no.
very.
reply,
What
no,
you
They are
have,
because
playing
okay,
very
no, they will not
tactically.
reply. They will not
guys,
reply.
guys, what have you recorded? Have they said that yes, it has been approved orally or something like that?
Yes, sir. They have told. I have recorded, and they are saying orally only they have given approval because it is their regular practice. They do they do orally to start the work, and after getting approval orally
No,
only
no,
this
no
they are.
work cannot. No work in the insurance laws of India can start without email approval. There is
Yeah,
Yes,
always
this
an
is a
email
scam.
approval from the insurance company to the dealership.
the same word has
They
been
are playing
spoken
with
by
you.
the
They are
Tata
playing with
team
you.
and insurance team. Both Tata team and insurance team both have told same answer, sir. Because with oral instruction only we
They
have
are
work.
working in Nexus. I'll be very heads on. I'll tell you they are working in Nexus. You are being troubled. That is the only thing prima facie I can
And they
say
are
for you.
noticed that you are a little soft spoken, Guru. They are noticed that you're a
Exactly.
nice
Exactly.
guy. And see what happens, a lawyer, a professional who deals with this night and day, he will be able to guide how much strength to show, how much weakness to show. So go professionally, that even I cannot comment. The best over here is whoever is a lawyer over here in this group, especially dealing with such cases, let them help you. What
Yes,
we'll do
sir.
now is we'll shift you to a group between, say, Ashish and Sagar. If you
Sir,
need
sir,
my help for HDFC Mumbai, then yes, even I'll jump in. So
sir.
whatever you want, let's take it that side. There's no use, threatening your. We cannot do anything. This only Sagar or any lawyer will be able to do
Yes, sir.
properly.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Huh?
sir.
And don't let them pressurize you. Whatever they have done knowingly only, no doubt about it. And they have not followed protocol. It's very clear. Whatever has to be done. My also first question is: have you got whatever they have got on email? If it is not on email, even this voice recording, if you have a voice recording, I don't think that is too much admissible. Correct me if I'm wrong, huh, Sagar. This is not my area. So let's go by the email route only, and let's go by any sort of legal route only which Sagar can guide
And
us.
be rest assured, Guru sir will get you solution as a EV community. United EV community will get it done. Not to worry. Ashish is there, Mehra is there, I am there. Not to worry. We'll guide you with the complete experience, of such issues.
Yes, sir.
We
Yes, sir.
have done it.
Thank.
We have done
Actually,
it
sir,
previously.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Actually, I am the only person in my town who is having the EV car. Everybody has mocked me when I bought the EV car, and today it has become true. And now, everybody is now asking me, "Where is your car? Where is your car?" Because of that
To
EV
all
car
those
only, they are saying like
to,
this 2 3 months.
all those people,
Not
what you can say to all those
it's
people
not
is that
all about
in our country, everything which is good is always mistreated. So I have been cheated by my own town people, by my own dealership who I have trusted to fix my car. It has nothing to do with the technology or
Yes,
an
sir. Yes,
EV.
sir. Yes, sir.
So
See,
you
still
can
not.
tell them.
I am very. I love this car, sir, because I do
It
very
is
much love
usually
service.
Guru na. It is usually not the car itself. It's not even you can say Tata itself. Tata inside na the designers, the engineers, all of them are brilliant. Yes, the cars have problems. It is these dealerships and these after sales people who make it a living hell. And then these insurance scams. These three people together are spoiling everything.
See what could have happened if at all, let's say, we don't say that dealer is bad here. What could have happened is, maybe they would have started work on oral, but they forgot to probably follow up on the
Actually, they
Rakesh
have asked
that is
me to
that
pay
is
the
not
money
how
initially itself, sir.
That
That is
is
equal
not
to that.
how things work.
Sir,
That is not
actually, they have
yeah,
asked me. We have got the approval for 1.75 lakh. Sir, you pay 1 lakh. After delivering your car, the insurance guys will pay the amount. Then we will transfer you the amount. They have told that also. I have
This is classic
taken.
case. This is classic case that is going on
They
in
have
dealers.
told first initially they have told sir company for us to give the payment of 1.75 lakhs, it will take more time. Already your car is in our showroom for more than one
Guru
and a
sir,
half month.
I'll be very point blank. Your dealership is at fault here. I'll be very point
Same
blank with
words
my
they have told,
experience.
sir, and I didn't need to pay any amount because I have accepted to pay more than 60,000. when I accepted to more than 60,000, because when at that time my Twitter tweets were going on with some tagging with Ashish sir, like some persons. Ashish sir was not there at that time. With that, Tata team has called me, and what is the problem? They have asked me. By that time, I think they got some call for to them also. Then only they only paid amount. If that call was not came, I would have paid more than 60,000 by that time itself.
Not
That
to
is
worry,
two
not
months
to
back.
worry, Guru sir. Not to worry. We'll take care of your issue as a United EV community. So don't worry. We'll
Luckily,
get it
Guru,
sorted.
you
Not to
got
worry.
both the best people possible. One is Ashish, one is Sagar. Each one in their field. One is very good with Tata. One is good with this insurance problems. So you are secured now. Just talk to them, coordinate with them.
Yes, sir.
Take
Yes,
both
sir.
their numbers. I think you already have Ashish's number. Just take Sagar's number later and coordinate. Give him all the proofs that you've got.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
then
I
just
will
do
share.
what both of these guys say, and then you should be out of this very soon. I'm
Thank you.
sure
Thank
it'll
you.
be a 50-50 thing between Tata for their mistake and the insurance company or whatever then Sagar says. So
Yes.
देखो, because we had the similar case with BYD also. One seal guy का डूब गया था ना, if you all know. So we fought for that also, and that is how we got justice. तो हो जाएगा, हाँ? Just talk to the professionals.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I will be in touch with Ashish sir, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Anyone else has got a question or want to discuss something?
I think we should wrap up now.
Yeah, yeah. Good, but good conversation. And thanks, Guru, for sharing. And thanks, Ashish and Sagar, for helping people out. And just for others, this is how we operate. This is how people operate in this community. We are there for everybody. And this is not our primary job, guys. Just FYI, we have our own full-time jobs. This is our passion. This is what we drive for. No, none of the OEMs pay us or tell us to do something. It is just for the larger good of electric vehicles in this country. So uh, be rest assured, if you have got a problem, we'll try to help to our level best. But we are not the RSA, neither are we the OEM. We are just a guiding or a stepping stone for you to take that help.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well said, Ankush. Anyone else, Mohit ji, or anyone else from the listener, wants to, ask any question? You can raise your hands. We'll give you speaker rights.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Happy evening.
Rakesh ji
All the
has a
best, Nikhil, for
closing
tomorrow.
remark.
All the best, Nikhil, for tomorrow. We want that image.
क्लोजिंग रिमार्क्स तो नहीं है, ये इन्फ्लुएंसर्स का क्या करना है?
अरे
I
सब
think
छोड़ो,
I think we
उनके
should
बारे में
leave
क्या
them.
करना
We
है.
should just talk about our EVs, share our real
Yes.
experiences, and ignore them.
सोहेल सर ने
I
सर
second
उनका
Ashish
नाम
sir.
रखा तो है, इलेक्ट्री सर ने नाम रखा है उनका, चिंताराम चिंटू. मतलब क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है ना, अगर आशीष सर और मैं आधा घंटा लगा रहे हैं चार्जिंग पे, प्लान कर रहे हैं जाने की, 200 की रेंज ले रहे हैं चाहे 150 की रेंज ले रहे हैं. भाई हमारी मतलब कितने वरिड है, मतलब पीपल आर सो वरिड अबाउट यू.
I
हम लोग
know
चिंता
पूरा दिन
करते
लग
हैं
जाता है प्लान करने में कि दिल्ली से जयपुर कैसे जाना है.
हाँ.
पूरा पूरा सर.
Sure, let it be.
हाँ, मतलब 8-10 साल ईवी चलाने के बाद में आज पता लग रहा है कि चार्जिंग इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर तो है ही नहीं.
सही बात है सर, सही बोल रहे हो. नहीं वो यार, the script is always like this. The script is we love EVs, we love the powertrain, we love the pickup,
And
we
we
love
recommend also, sir.
what it
हम
brings.
recommend भी करते हैं EVs. ये भी script है. हम recommend भी करते हैं.
हाँ ये भी स्क्रिप्ट है, वी रिकमेंड ऑल्सो, बट दे आर सिटी कार्स, दे कांट डू लॉन्ग ड्राइव्स. देर इज अ चार्जर प्रॉब्लम, देर इज ए प्रॉब्लम, देर इज बी प्रॉब्लम, देर इज सी प्रॉब्लम. माई मतलब कुछ टाइम के लिए लगता है कि हाँ भाई चलो यार ठीक है भाई, कुछ टाइम के बाद लगता है कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं इनके साथ.
डॉक्टर साहब आप ज्यादा इन्फ्लुएंस मत हो और भूल जाओ उनको, इग्नोर मारो.
नहीं नहीं, यू आर राइट, मतलब ठीक है, मस्त है, मतलब if somebody is thinking that EVs are the biggest scam of 20th century, तो let it be, कोई
नहीं नहीं,
चक्कर नहीं
मैं
है,
मैं तो
मतलब
ये कहता हूँ
बढ़िया कह
डॉक्टर
रहा
साहब,
है.
मैं तो ये कहता हूँ वो अपने ईवी से, वो बोलते हैं ना जलता है मजनू, वैसे ये खेती करता है, बस और कुछ नहीं करता है.
वो वो ट्रक
हम्म.
के पीछे जो लाइंस लिखी रहती है वही वाली ना.
नहीं वो पंजाबी च कहते हैं ना, सड़ना रीस कर. वो लिखना पड़ेगा हमें गाड़ी के ऊपर.
So most often in the office space, right? So whenever someone is picking a car, I just give them a test drive. So just after one or two, they just change their perspective on the handling and feel of it.
That's
I
what I've
think everyone
noticed.
should.
Many people, without trying anything, without testing anything, they just start speaking, "Kya re, EVs are bad, or this particular brand is bad, or this particular model of that brand is bad." But once you drive it for
And
50 odd
Mehrab sir,
kilometers, you come to know how good it is.
Mehrab sir, the thing is, like, there would be people who would not like a powertrain, so it
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is okay.
Of course.
Yeah. So the problem comes when they see like Ashish sir or Rakesh sir who had driven EVs from like the adoption, like it was once it was coming, who have done long trips, who have done everything on it. You can't deny their experiences. They are well qualified to speak about this powertrain better than the other ones.
Yeah.
So every time you can't be pushing the same things. What about the charging infra? What about the range? What about this? What about that? Don't understand that someone who has adopted, he is okay with everything.
Correct.
He has a charging place at his home. He has a parking at his home. That is why he has opted for it. So, so these kind of things they keep up coming again and again and again and again. So that doesn't gel well.
Yes.
Absolutely correct.
Lucky,
Absolutely correct.
luckily, right now, EV is taken pace. People have understood that you're saving so much, on running costs that they don't
Yeah,
mind a
yeah.
little inconvenience sometimes. Like I
I
have, I
think
have a few,
Mr.
I have a few people who bought the XCV 90 who don't even have parking. They're parking on the road, but they're going to DC charge every, week, and they're charging outside only. But still, they want to drive an EV because it's so cost effective.
Yeah, so we have Mr. SG. He wants to speak something. He's been approved as speaker.
Yeah, yeah, I have approved it. Yeah, yeah, Mr. SG, can you please frame your question or any point of discussion?
Hi, I'm Sumit Ghosh from Hyderabad. So, firstly, thanks for this community. I'm first time planning to go ahead and buy an AV because I get a confidence by seeing your post every day that how good the EV are doing right now in India. So, I just already asked my question in the question segment, and I think someone Tesla Club has already answered. So I was planning to buy this Harrier EV, and my doubt was whether I should go for the ADAS one or the non ADAS one, because right now maybe what I feel that ADAS may not be that useful, but we don't know. Like the six airbags were very foreign concept 5 years back. Similarly, we don't know that ADAS may be a standard option 5 7 years down the line. So that
How
is why I
long
have
do
a
you
thought.
plan to use the car,
I
SG? How
want I want to use it as much maximum as possible, at least for 10 years, not
then
less.
go for the ADAS model.
Yeah, yeah, that's Thanks a lot. Thanks,
See,
and I
if
look.
if if
Yeah,
if
please.
your budget is there, go for the ADAS model. Harrier has got very good ADAS. I don't know if you were there initially. I gave an example. Harrier's ADAS is most suiting to the Indian conditions. So forget about the highways. You can even use it in bumper to bumper traffic. It is such a blessing.
Yeah, I've seen that unique feature of low speed ACB. So
Yeah.
that is also a good one. So, anyways, thanks a lot for the feedback, and I look forward to engage with you more in the future. Thanks for this platform, actually. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Shashank has been added as speaker. Shashank, do you want to put forward any point?
Well, about the ADAS, I don't know how the features vary based on the model. I just want to say I'm pretty happy with mine. I think the biggest advantage that I notice is it definitely makes driving less exhausting. I've done long trips on it, and if I'm not in the mood to rev and absolutely hit the highest speeds I want, then it's a blessing. So I would always say go for it if you can.
Absolutely. I echo similar, views that ADAS is much better if you can afford with your pocket. So go for it.
Yes, just adaptive cruise control only makes it worth it.
Yeah, that alone is pretty much the majority of ADAS value. There's other stuff, obviously, that's helpful, but
Yes. Yes.
adaptive cruise control by far the biggest.
Yeah, in the current scenario, that is the one of the most useful feature. But yeah,
If
we have
if
to
you're
observe
buying
it.
something for the long term, then go in for the top model only always and take all the safety features. It will spread out during the term.
Yes.
Right. Right. Noted. Thanks.
Anyone else wants to pitch in, want to ask any question or want to, put forward a point?
Yes, सागर जी मुझे नया गाड़ी लेना है कौन सा गाड़ी लूं?
Mehrab, you are a daredevil, and I know you like taking on challenges. So
So you should get a Tesla now, sir.
मुझे निर्मला ताई को नहीं देना इतना टैक्स नेवर.
देखो तो ताई तो अपनी है सर, कहीं और की थोड़ी है, ठीक है ना,
she
तो अच्छा ही है, अब टेस्ला लो।
she
मेराब
she
सर
wants
आप
one
सी
car
लायन
for me
7
to
लेके
drive one
दिल्ली आ
car.
जाओ. आप सी लायन 7 लेके दिल्ली आ जाओ, मैं आपको यहाँ पे गाड़ियाँ दिखलाता हूँ.
चलो great idea.
Tax minimization के लिए take a CKD EV. You'll only pay 5% and take it in a state that has no road tax, so you're only paying 5% on it.
Absolutely right. That's why I'm eyeing the EMAX 7.
That would work, yeah. That's a CKD, no?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Okay.
ये
So
क्लाविस भी
Srini,
बुरी नहीं है मेरा.
Srini wants to speak. I think he's been approved as speaker.
Yes. So when can we expect MGS5 and Sierra EV to come?
Sierra is coming very soon actually. Already testing
Sierra,
and
Sierra
all
is
that
Sierra,
started.
Diwali.
Sierra in October. MGS5, I'm not sure yet when are they going to come.
I think something would come up on the World EV Day.
Okay. I actually test drove Windsor Pro version, and even my friend also took the delivery as well, and I really liked it. But I felt MGS5 would be a better car for me, to be honest.
See, as
So,
on date also, if you compare ZSEV with Windsor, ZSEV is much better and refined car than a Windsor. Any new person driving, EV for the first time, and if it is Windsor, they would definitely like it. But if you ask from a person who has run lot of EVs, he would not like Windsor in one go.
100% right.
I think Rakesh sir, what happens is, Ashish sir, if you will also agree, most of the people who are buying a Venture are those who are buying the Nexon top models or curves upper wala models. So once they go see the interiors of Venture, they just drool out on those interiors
It's
and
the
the
space.
quality and the
It's the
material stuff.
space.
Yes, yes,
It's a
space. Yes,
space
yes,
for
you're right,
which
sir.
people fall. But if you talk about drive quality, ZS gives much better drive quality than a Windsor.
Yes, as the application, ZS is much more efficient and much more better in terms of the price value also. The preposition is
See,
much much better
I
now.
wouldn't.
Hello. Everything went
Yes,
silent
yes, yes.
suddenly.
I thought something is
Uh,
wrong with my phone.
no, no, Big Boss just did the needful.
Sorry, I got disconnected.
Yeah, so Srini MGSY is expected always, it was expected July end only, but let us see. In August only, it might be unveiled. So that is pretty much on the cards. And yeah, it definitely would be any times 4 times better than the Windsor EV Pro. Windsor EV Pro is the most value for
okay.
money product that was, launched with the space it offers, as Ashish said. But yeah, comparatively, MG, ZS, or, the successor would be much better in driving dynamics.
And one good feature that I felt was the ADAS feature in Windsor Pro. Looks like we can also enable the ADAS in the low speed as well, like below 30
Yeah, yeah,
kilometers as
yeah.
well.
It has got traffic jam assist, so yeah, it
Yeah.
pretty much works very well on the ground.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Let us wrap it up. If anyone, is not, coming up with any questions. So yeah, Nikhil, let us wrap it up.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye, gentlemen.